Doctor.
Yo,
What's up?
yo, greetings and salutations.
What's going on, everybody?
What's up, y'all?
Your mic is micing, I think. I don't know what's happening.
Who, my mic is micing?
Yeah, a little bit. Nah, you good. You said greetings and salutations.
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 So to everybody in the building, please make sure you like, share the video if you did not. Appreciate you in advance. Today we up, I was going to say up on a Thursday. We on Tough Talk Thursday. Today's topic is respect, R.E.S.P.E.C.T. Find out what it means to me. You know what I'm saying? You know, when you hear the word, was this your topic? I think it was your topic. You know what I'm saying? I think this was you. This was not you. It probably was somebody else.
No, this
Probably
was
was
a
Rogue. It probably was Rogue. It probably was Rogue, and she left us hanging. Damn.
Did she break up with us too? Shout out to Rogue.
no.
Oh Lord.
She
No.
ghosted us. She ghosted us.
Nah, she
Damn.
didn't ghost us. She left us a message. She gave us a Dear John letter, so that's a little better than ghosted. She let us know.
You know, life be life, and
Life be lifing.
sometimes it gets a little complicated. Just I've been there, so I'm not going. Not
Shout out
gonna
to our
judge.
sister. We're praying for her. Prayer. Everything is well. Everything
Yeah.
is good. We love our sister. We love our sister, Little Rogue. See, Dear John, Dear John, By the time you read this letter, I'll be gone.
And shows out to Common Man in the building. We got Barb in the host. We got Gas
Thank
Mask in
you.
the building. We got LA, but she's on the panel too. We got A Dub. We got Daniel Berry in the building. Shows out to Nightish. We got Keels in the house. We got the Cynical in the building. And we got Izzy Bands, but he's also on the motherfucking panel. You know what I'm saying? Shows out. I guess we could watch some of the videos that to pop it off. I would say,
Okay.
yeah, as a matter of fact, on the topic, which I guess we'll talk about respect and contrast, man and woman, like the different ways we view it, the different ways we execute respect. I'm guessing that's where she wanted to go with the whole, what y'all want to do. Start it off with the videos. How y'all feeling?
You could wherever you feel like. The videos is cool with me. What
Yeah.
you think? The video is cool. We can start over video.
I
Yeah.
think the video, I
Yes,
think
that
it'll
sounds
spark some sort of conversation. Let me see. I'm gonna share TikTok. Let me share. Open a new tab. There we go. I think this was one of them, but let's play the first one. Play the first one.
A lot of women don't accept the reality that men take respect over love any day. Any day, every day.
Damn, just by how she started off like this, I already know it's about to be crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Women
Shout out
don't
to
scary.
Jane.
that men take
Yeah, I know her.
Yeah,
She
she be,
famous?
yeah. I don't know her, but she be on. She be have a lot of videos. You know what I'm saying, that went viral. I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she the lady that be
respect.
by with the Erica Badu raps and stuff like that. That be talking real sultry.
Or she's like on the earthy side of
The semi earthy side of the game, but but her raps be Louis Vuitton raps and Gucci raps,
Right.
but they still
Right.
Okay.
But
the raps
like
nonetheless.
you know what, the neo soul vibe, the neo soul era
bougie.
make a lot of bougie chicks adapt the earthy thing to where they got crystals and all of that shit, but it look more like bougie, you know.
A lot of women don't accept the reality that men take respect over love any day. Any day, every day of the week and twice on Sunday. Respect me before you love me. And then women position themselves where it's like, well, I'll take safety over love.
Damn. Safety, huh?
So as long as I feel safe with you, I don't have to be in love with you. Because I'll marry the man that I respect before I marry the man that I'm in love with.
I never heard nobody say this like this. You know what I'm saying? I just want to bring it back a little bit. My bad, y'all.
Is she up there with Mojo? Ace Metaphor? My fault.
Yeah, look like
She
it.
up there with the number one panderer himself.
The
Top five.
Panda
Top five.
Bear. The number one Panda Bear.
Man that I respect before I marry the man that I'm in love with.
You know what? Whew. When you say that out loud,
She ain't lie.
that makes some sense.
Yeah, no, she didn't lie. I have no rebuttals. Because even the safety when immediately when you said safety, I'm like, no, in my head, I'm like, no, they want to marry somebody that's financially keeping them safe.
And it's so many different
protect.
It's so many different
Yeah.
layers of safety.
But mine
Emotional.
keeping them safe.
But I don't have to be in love with my husband because I'm not going to always.
You're not gonna always.
No.
Yeah.
But if I'm safe, where I'm going. I'm right here.
Yo, that is wild. That
Interesting.
is some shit right there. For somebody to say that like that bold, you know what I'm saying? I never heard nobody say it like that. I heard people say shit like that before in different words, but how she put it across, I'm fucking with it.
Told you
I'm
she got
fucking-
that Erica that Badu that on and on and on.
What do y'all think about that shit though?
I mean, a lot of things that she pretty much was right on. You know what I'm saying? See, and I don't know. I think that like this new age like idea of like marriage is more about, over time, it's been more of like focused on those emotions of love. But like, if we think about like before then, people didn't really like get to know each other. They didn't focus on those types of things. You know what I mean? It might have came in some time, and it was because of, the different roles that they were playing, the ways that they were showing up for each other, their capabilities, which leads to respect, right? You respect people for certain things that they can do or certain things that they bring to the table. And of course, love is going to come shortly after that. I mean, how could you not love something that's so like?
So you're saying you could grow the love could grow, but the other tangible things they prioritize.
I mean, yeah. I mean, even to this day, I mean, it might be like not as popular as it used to be, but arranged marriages still happen.
I was gonna ask you that shit if you think that is the reason why arranged marriages last long, because they focusing on the more concrete, tangible, whereas we on some fairy tale, superficial shit.
Who's making me feel a certain way, all that type of stuff. When it's like, there's other ways that you can kind of fulfill those things. Usually other people use it, fill that gap with their faith system. You know what I mean? In conjunction with a arranged situation, they're getting to know somebody in XYZ, right? So they're living for more than just the feel goods. They're living for real legacy. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's kind of the difference. It's kind of changed over time with us. But that's been marketed though, with all the movies and, all songs and all kinds of stuff. It's like we're thinking that it's about one thing, but it's like if you think about what it's really, supposed to be about, and all the general people's fears, right? Losing assets and this, that, and the third. Don't you think that the real reason for marriage or the focus of marriage should be something different besides love?
Well, I think love is one of those things that it's like happiness, love, like especially when you get to the in love crap, right? The in love crap is like the worst farce of them all, because in love, like if any of us think about it, we've never stayed in love over an extended period of time. We might have had those flights of fancy, and might have been in love, but it always fades away. You know what I'm saying? We still love the person, we still care about the person, but the in love thing is crazy. But so yeah, the practicality, I think more of the practicality of it, taking care of a person, making them feel safe. But I'm gonna be honest with you. What it came to me was, do you think that's why a lot of people step out on their situations? Because it isn't enough love glue, let's just call it, to keep them together. And so they'll get their safety feeling at home, but they'll get their passion and their, their desire out in the streets. What do y'all think about that?
I think so. I think that plays a huge part in a lot of marriages, because a lot of marriages that last long, we was just talking about how the arranged marriages last long because people focus on the concrete stuff, right? So I think a lot of people, their marriage is the concrete safe space. You know what I'm saying? So it's safe. They got the safety, the security. They know the routines. They know the other person is safe, is secure. But then they might venture out for some. It's like if the marriage is like is like the house, but then they need some paint. They want to spice it up, because having the necessaries is not enough. Having the shit that you need is not enough. Now they want start kicking in. You know what I'm saying? They start venturing out for some paint to paint the house with. You know what I mean?
No doubt. Let me ask you this though. So real quick, I apologize. Go ahead, Lauren, and then I'll ask you the next question. Go ahead.
No, I'm just like, for the people who feel like they have to venture out, is it not possible to incorporate the two different aspects into your own relationship? Or are you just expecting, the archetype or the vision of your wife to be this virtuous and pure and, wholesome person, and that you can't have fun with her, that you can't spice it up with her? You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes it just makes me wonder that, because I think that you can have both.
No doubt. But that's what I was gonna ask. Because why does it have to be an either or proposition, right? When she said most men would like would rather have respect than love. I'm like, damn, why can't I have both? Why can't I have love and respect? Why can't you love me and respect me, right? And like Lauren was saying, why can't it be spicy and we got the practicality aspect of it? Like, why
I
is it
think it's
always
both,
some either
but
or propositions?
what if it's like both, but it's a priority scale? Like it's still both, but it's still like which one you prioritize.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
That's kind of what I'm hearing too, because a lot of these things that we talk about, online and stuff like that. Yeah, they're things that a lot of people do prioritize, right? But then when we talk about other things, like in almost like in contrast, but really in essence, they're byproducts, right? Like, how could you not love someone that you respect? You know what I'm saying? But I agree with
I
DJ that
mean, it could.
sometimes
It
it
could
comes up with
happen. It
respect.
could happen.
I
You
think
don't
it could
love your
happen.
boss.
What?
It
I
look,
was gonna
you might
use the
not love
same
your boss or your
example.
teacher, and you might have a respect for them. You know
Well,
what I'm
okay, I'm
You
saying?
talking
might
about in
not love the
a
police.
romantic relationship and those dynamics with someone that you're sleeping with, someone that you're,
Mm,
trying to build a life with, right?
mm.
It's a different level of respect than your boss, because of course you don't know your boss for real. You just know the role that they play at the job that you're at. But when it comes to your significant other, there's so many other there's things that can't be quantified, that can be respectable, that you will know about them that you will never know about your boss, so we're just going to keep it to romantic relationships.
But
But if
still,
you
that's the
respect
thing.
them, how
It's
could you
not.
not love that person? That's all I'm
That's what
saying.
I'm saying. It maybe it's a marriage that don't got a romantic relationship. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe not at first, but that's where I agree with you, because it's more about, like you said like more of like the hierarchy,
Mm,
in terms of like what people hold more, dear. Like, some people would rather be respected
mm.
more than being loved. You know what I mean? It just depends on, like you said, how it falls down to them and what's important. So, but I think most men, especially men, want to be respected at the end of the day.
Yeah, because we could quantify it. We could see how we could use it for practical reasons. You know what I'm saying? But love is hard to like put it in something because love is unpredictable. I ain't even gonna hold you. And plus two, what I think the other things, I think love is easier to grow than I think love is easier to attain than the other things. You know what I'm saying? You and somebody survive a cruise nearly sink, and y'all survived the shit. Y'all did all of that stuff. Y'all could grow a love from going through some shit together, ups and downs. But the other stuff, I think the other stuff is a little bit harder. You know what I'm saying? Like all the other stuff that people focus in arranged marriages. I think those stuff is harder, but we don't think about them as harder because we see them in other areas outside of relationships. You know what I mean?
So love, like the love thing is, you're right. Love, a lot of times, love comes from what you're lacking or what you're missing in your current situation. So, for example, someone come in and they're providing something that you felt like you was missing or something that you felt like you needed, then you get this sense of euphoria. Or if they're a breath of fresh air and they come and they, you know what I'm saying, kind of wish you away, whatever the case may be. So love is like a fleeting thing. But I think and that's why it's crazy, because I think that men, believe it or not, I think that we have more of the love that's like a dutiful love. That means, look, I love you, so I'm gonna take care of you. I love you, so I'm gonna protect you. I'm gonna nurture that situation. I think that men kind of have a different stage of love, and that's what I call loving like a man, right?
Mm.
Loving like a man is not the emotional aspect of it, it's more so the duty aspect of it. That means that, yo, you my peoples, I'm responsible for you, so I'm gonna make sure that you're straight. I'm gonna make sure you're taken care of. I'm gonna make sure you're protected. I'm gonna make sure you're good. You're under my wing, come under my bosom type situation. You know what I'm saying?
You know what? And the crazy thing about it that, and I don't want to sound like, oh, we just men, we boneheaded, we cavemen, but that's the easiest way I understand love. That's the most way I could understand how to execute it in real time for you to see. Like all the other stuff is just the shit is too fleeting, too fluid, too is you know what I'm saying? It's hard to like quantify, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I
When
kind of heard two different things. But in my opinion, I don't think that, I mean, we know that love is not some magic spell. You know what I mean? That you just would happen to be at a club and you looked across the room and you locked eyes and it was like, oh, like, no, it's not like that. Like I think love is more of it's more of a choice. You know what I'm saying? To kind of like extend yourself to a certain extent, to a certain extent, help to develop, and not only that, but support somebody while they're going through whatever they're going through. You know what I mean? Because like you said, it is fleeting. It goes up and down. You know what I mean? So it's not something that is just like, something that you cannot control. It is something that I think is a conscious choice. And that's why people kind of fall in and out of it. You know what I mean? Depending on when things are really, really good, all around, like everybody's family's good, the finances are good, you know what I'm saying? Like everybody's mental health is good, like, but sometimes, things could go bad. And that's when people kind of fall out of love. But at the same time, they don't stop committing themselves, So I don't know. I feel like love
You
is
think
more
is
of
a
choice.
you
It,
think so? Yeah, I think
yes,
so.
yes, but let me just add this real quick, DJ. I think that most women don't look at it the way she does. Love is absolutely a choice. Love is an action word. Love is what you do, right? At the same time, I don't think most women look at it like that. I think that most women actually look at it what she said that love is not. I think most women look at it like love is this,
But I
you
always
throw
heard
your
you could. But I always heard you can't choose who you love, but you could choose who you like.
yeah, but the thing is, what she's speaking about is, and you could correct me if I'm wrong, LA.
Mm-hmm.
Once you're in it, like you fell, but and you're in it, the love that it takes to maintain that is a choice. Like, yo, you choose to preserve the love, you choose to keep the love, and regardless of how you feel at that particular time, you're still doing the things of love to maintain the relationship. Is that kind of what you're speaking of, LA, or no?
Yo, and I just
Yeah,
looked it up
absolutely.
too. My
Huh?
fault. After you finish, I just looked it up. I just looked it up too. Right?
Okay.
It
All right.
says love. Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, I was just also just going to add, like, just look at all the things that we overlook. You know what I'm saying, and choose to stay and endure. When we know that that's not a part of our normal life. That's not what we would be involved in if it was just us. But we will overlook certain things in other people, and that's kind of like another way, because that's again, you're choosing to be like, all right, to take into consideration circumstances, whatever, and choosing to continue in that situation. So that kind of
So you're
backs up.
saying you're choosing how to act based on the feeling of love, or you saying you're choosing to have the feeling? You
You're
choose.
choosing to, like, well, like it said, like, you're going to connect with somebody after that point. You know what I mean? You're going to see certain things into that. And I hate to put in these terms, but yes, a little bit of potential, you know what I mean? Depending on what they're doing, because a lot of people are not where they want to be. Let's keep it real. We're all aspiring and working towards something, but it shouldn't be counted out. You know what I'm saying? But when you're in that situation where, like I said, you bond with someone, you have, you have that chemistry, whatever, and you choose to support them during their journey of whatever they're trying to accomplish. I think that's kind of what love is. You know what I'm saying? But it's a choice, because it's like, okay, this person is either they not on BS. They're actually moving and walking and talking similarly in the way that they want to go. I can support this.
All
Love.
right. All right. It says right here that love can be a conscious decision, but it's also an emotional reaction. So it looks like it could be conscious, or it could be something that's like reactionary that you didn't consciously set out to do, right? The real truth is that it's both at the same time, depending on the stage of the relationship, right? It says here, short answer: love isn't just a feeling; it's a feeling you decide to honor every day. You know what I mean? It also says nobody wakes up. Wait, I just okay. Nobody wakes up and says, "Let me decide to catch feelings today." So is like is a feeling, But how you decide to carry out that, you could decide to carry out that feeling a certain way. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's both. It's weird, you know what I'm saying? But it's saying that it's both a conscious decision and an emotional reaction.
Yeah, but but the maintenance part, I think, to
Is the
Lauren's point, it is the one that's conscious. Like it's like, so the falling in love is like a chemical type reaction. You know what I'm saying? I don't think you have much, to your point, I don't think you have much control over that chemical reaction that happens. The endorphins start snapping, you know what I'm saying? Or the dopamine starts kicking. I don't think we have much control over that, but it's the maintenance part, the part that says, yo, I'm gonna be with this person for the rest of my life. Like that's the decision part, because them endorphins stop snapping and that dopamine stops hitting after a while. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And you're like, this mother here, God, shit. If you move away from me, you know what I'm saying? That type deal. So you know what I mean? That's when you got like, you know what? I love you, and I'm gonna keep it pushing with you. You know what I'm saying? That's the conscious part.
Right. I totally agree. That's when the choice comes in to be like, you know what, I get it. Yeah, everything that you just said. You get on my damn nerves, but I'm still gonna ride with you. That's a choice. It's not a feeling, just in my opinion.
I get what you're saying. Oh shit. Who was there? Oh, okay. Flores. Okay. Somebody else had said something in the chat. You know what? Let's go to the other video instead. Or unless you got something to add, just let me know. Let me see. What
no. I thought you were gonna address something in the chat, but never mind.
Yeah, I'm trying to not look at the chat too much.
I know, same here.
The chat be lit. The chat be chatting. All right, we're gonna copy this one and we're gonna paste this one up here.
3 reasons why women lose respect.
I guess we wait. Let's wait till Izzy come through.
Let's
wait till Izzy pull up.
He just got up and didn't say nothing.
Yeah. Damn. How y'all feeling in the chat? By the way, show so to Juju. Appreciate you, Ju, for the motherfucking support. You know what I'm saying? She says salute to the panel. Appreciate you, Juski, in the motherfucking building. Y'all make sure y'all like, share, subscribe. If you didn't, hit the Cash App, hit the super chat. We appreciate y'all in advance.
Yeah, if y'all want your comments highlighted in red, do so through the super chat, the Cash App. Don't get mad at us. We're not ignoring you. Like my man DJ Wishdoctor said, if we miss you, we not trying to dish you. You know what I'm saying? Just do so through the super chat or through the Cash App. You know what I mean? And that's how we'll read your comments. We got you. We want to know what you got to say. But there's so many comments that we have to do it that way so that we got you. Okay?
All right. So we just got we were waiting for you to come back. We got a new video to review, I guess, and give our reaction to.
Let's get it.
For men. First, you are inconsistent with your words and 3 reasons why women lose respect for men. First, you are inconsistent with your words and your actions. An integrated man will be able to say what he's going to do and then follow through. A lot of men have leaky energy. They say one thing and do the other thing. When you do that, you lose trust and lose respect. You do not have the ability to regulate your emotions. You get upset, you throw temper tantrums, you get upset and get angry and act like a little child and a tyrant, or you totally shut down, you freeze your ability to know your needs, wants, and desires and communicate to her your boundaries.
Can we turn that up a little bit?
It's a man who lacks direction.
It's actually at the loudest volume. It's TikTok, so sometime he'll do that shit.
Okay. I'm back.
Ability to protect and provide.
This shit back a little bit.
As a man, and communicate to her your boundaries. And third, it's a man who lacks direction, purpose, and the ability to protect and provide. As a man, I believe it is our job to have clear purpose when we're connected. What are we here to do in the world? Use that single-minded focus to put consistent work in to be able to provide for your family and learn what you need to do to be able to protect. When you don't do this, you put your woman in a place where she needs to be the one that's going to provide and protect for you. When she does this, it kills intimacy, it puts her in her head, and it puts her in a place where she's constantly dysregulated or upset or tense. So if you want her to relax, if you want her to respect you, take the lead, follow through, use consistent words and actions, and regulate your emotions. 3 reasons why.
What say y'all? And we could play it back if y'all need to hear. It's just 3 reasons.
I've been saying this for a while. You know what I mean? No, just do what you say you're going to do. Be consistent. That's very important. You know what I mean? I can't be mad at you for doing something that I imagined in my head, didn't communicate to you, and you didn't agree to. But if we agreed to something, then yes, like I kind of expect you to do that. That's kind of a part of the protection aspect as well, because like whether it be finances or whatever, like if something's going on, please tell me. If so it's like when it comes to consistency, I think that is a big thing when it comes to how, if a woman is going to respect you or not. It's not just enough to just say certain things. We have to be able to see it.
Okay.
What
So
if that man? Oh, I thought you finished. My bad.
No, I am. Okay.
Okay, so as a man, what I notice is it seems like a lot of times when it comes to dealing with women, they have to find something wrong with what you're doing. Maybe it's just my experience, because I'm a very consistent man. Like I'm a very, very consistent man. I do what I say what I do. I say what I mean what I say. I do my best, my very, very best to always live by that code and creed. Now, sometimes things happen where I can't, but I try to communicate and let it be known ahead of time. Like, hey, this came up. This is what's going on. You know what I'm saying? So forth and so on. But for the most part, overall, I do my very best to live like that. It just seems like it just seems like women need something to make life more exciting to complain about. So even if you're a very consistent man, it still could seem like your girl doesn't respect you, even when you provide those other 2 things that gentleman was talking about.
You know what I noticed? And this happened to me in past relationships consistently, to where I had to switch things up a little bit. And let's let Flora in the building, looking quite studious with her little glasses on and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, yo, Juju said it though. I apologize, DJ. Which Juju said it. I be complaining to complain sometimes, and there's a lot of women are just like you, Juju. You're not alone, sister. You're not alone.
Why can't we have a conversation without talking about what men and women do, without generalizing? I should say.
Oh my God. Let me just say this before Flora take us all the way left, right?
Right.
One thing I noticed in relationships in the past, sometimes unfortunately you don't want to explain your plans in details, bro. Because some things might happen to where you got to change the plan a little bit, and that's going to communicate inconsistency to her. But it's just you as a man making a strategic move. Like, I'm not going to do A, B, C. And what if life changed to EFG? I'm going to still try to force A, B, C, and the EFG. I got to switch it up a little bit to adapt. The end goal is the same, but the way we do it, it might change up. And a lot of times that make them worried, and they feel like it communicates that it's not consistent. So sometimes it's best to give like a general vision instead of telling the exact step-by-step plan. Like, I'm like, man, I learned my lesson about that shit in at least 2 relationships. You know what I mean?
That's a good point. Thank you to Jay Lewis for the Cash App. I appreciate you. She said, here's to the love. Thank you, Jay Lewis, for showing me some love through the Cash App. Y'all be like Jay Lewis and support the show, support the stream. You know what I mean? Appreciate that. Go ahead, Flora. Tell us why we shouldn't be talking about what we on the topic to talk about. Go ahead.
I think it was a simple question though. Like, I want to know like why we have to make these general statements, because I've been listening, right? And you started out, with women, they just think love is when you look across the room, you started with that, and now it's another general statement about women. And I think that's really the problem. Like, I think the fact that we can't have these conversations without generalizing the other gender is part of the issue.
Yeah. And let's let Unc be streaming in the motherfucking building. What's up, Unc?
What's up? Well, this is the thing, Flora. So the topic was men. It really was respect. Why do men and women kind of lose respect for each other, and why they don't really respect each other? So that kind of was the topic at hand. And so that's the reason why. But there are some things that you do notice, in interacting with different women that are generalities, right? And really, we only could speak from two things: our anecdotal experience or what we generally notice. You know what I'm saying? And so that's the only way that we could really have a fair conversation. If you know what I mean.
But is it though? Because I think, I just feel like if we're going to have a conversation and talk about general statements about each gender, then we're just going to keep talking in circles, and I think that's where the respect has disappeared to. Thank you, Juju. Thank you.
Yeah, your hair does look really good. I like it. I didn't want to be.
I wanted to make your head swell and just distract the show, so I didn't say nothing.
I know, but hey, girl, hey, them braids is pop. I'm talking about them braids is popping. I like it.
Thank you. Thank you. How you
See,
doing?
women generally be talking about women's hair and.
No, I mean, since Juju brought it up, and it was put on the screen.
So where's the issue is that is being generalized to a point where you feel like you're being lumped in, or is being generalized to where you're being left out type shit?
No, take it like this, right? You got some men who really don't know how to navigate relationships, and they go online and they hear, maybe not Izzy Man, right? But they hear people, men specifically, saying women are gold diggers. They want us for our money. They don't have a job. Women don't care about, they don't want to let men lead. Like, they make very, very general statements and apply it to the gender. And so I think when you're talking about respect, even if we're speaking on our anecdotal experiences, we can still be respectful. But if we start making general statements, then you got people who are like, well, that's not me. And so now everyone's throwing an anecdotal response to a general conversation, and we're not really talking to each other. And I think that's it all dies down after that. So
I do think we should generalize to narrow stuff down and speak broad. You know what I'm saying? But what I would say that you gotta point to is on these panels, if we always speak in generalities, we're gonna end up having the same conversations over and over, because is rare that the general population is gonna just change overnight. So we come tomorrow having a conversation is gonna be the same thing. So I do think we should talk about some anecdotals, because somebody else might be able to relate to what you're saying, because the general shit, that should get played out after a while. You know what I mean?
That's a fact.
But I was speaking anecdotally speaking, though. That is my experience, just for the record. But I understand what y'all are saying, just for the record.
No, I actually forgot what point she was talking to. What point you made that?
But when I was saying, like, I was saying, I said generally, but I was really speaking from my experience. I said that a lot of times, even when you're a man that's consistent and you move in consistency, your women or the women in your life will find something else to kind of complain about. And you could, as a man, you could look at that as disrespect a certain type of way, even if they don't really mean it like that. But it comes across that way. So that was the statement I was saying.
Okay.
But do y'all in y'all experience, right? Do you disagree? I think you told something like that, DJ.
I agree with that.
Do you disagree with that? Am I making something up?
You're making stuff up.
The reason why I agree with it, bro, because it's like, I think he's typing something. The reason I agree with that, bro, is because if everything is going, and nothing is perfect, but if everything is going according to how it need to go, it's gonna have something. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna find something else that ain't going how shit need to go, or find something extra that need to be added to everything that's already going smooth. I see that shit over and over. You know what I mean?
I do.
Sorry.
I'm sorry, really quick. Just when it comes to the generalizations, I kind of understand where Flora is coming from, because like it kind of ties into the respect thing, because it affects how the opposite sex regards each other, treats each other, just off of face, not even being or given a chance to disrespect or anything, you know, because of what they've heard or, you know, their own anecdotal, whatever. And I'm not saying to discount anything, because trust me, like, and I've even said this in prior streams, I really, really dislike strong words like all, always, never, all, you know, like certain things are just like nobody knows any, like the majority of anybody, but it does affect how we interact with each
But you
other,
notice,
you know, and it's very disrespectful in most instances, you know?
but you know this thing, LA, even in general, when we talking with people out and about, people might say, yo, people be driving crazy. Yo, people be funny sometime. Yo, people be, but they talking about people, but it might not necessarily mean they talking to you. But if they say something that pertains to you, then you're gonna zoom in on that shit. You know what I'm saying? Now you taking a general thing personal. Because we always do that. It's just that when we on the panels, it's easy for us to take it personal because we in a confined space on a panel. You know what I mean?
Yes.
We always do it.
Sorry.
No, you got it. You got it.
I was saying speaking in general shouldn't make anyone feel disrespected because if someone's talking about stuff, what's the saying? If it don't apply, let it fly.
Mm.
You can
Is
talk
that
about
his mic or my?
Yeah, that's your mic, Onk. Is going out. Let me
mic
see if
went
I.
out.
I got it. No, it's my mic.
Okay.
I was saying if it don't apply, let it fly.
Mm.
Speaking in general shouldn't offend someone if they're not doing it. Just like you could talk about deadbeat dads and stuff like that all day, because I'm not one. You could talk about guys with 8, 9, 10 baby mamas all day, because I'm not one. You can be general as fuck. You can generalize that goofy shit all day, and I'm not gonna feel disrespected. So
You
what
sure?
I'm saying,
You sure? Onk? You sure?
yeah,
You sure about
100% positive.
Okay.
Give me an
I just
example.
want to make sure.
Gotta
No, I just want to make sure because I
Yeah.
see a lot. Because remember, shouts out to the chat terrorists like Reese and etc. You know what I'm saying? But when Reese be in the panel going in,
No, I
even if
just
she say
don't
some,
like Reese.
oh, okay,
I
there
don't
we
take it
go. Okay,
personal.
okay.
I
You
don't take
just
it as in about me. I just don't like Reese because she don't add to the conversation when she in the chat.
Let me
Just
guess,
be
you
like-
don't like Cynthia G either.
It just be like Tourette statements, kind of like
Shout out
Tribal
to
One
Reese
Tourette statements.
shouts out to Reese.
Shout
And
out
shout out
to
to
talking
Candy
about
and
I
the
her.
like,
building.
she's one of my favorite terrorists. Shout out to Reese P.C.
Well, she's not
terrorism.
bad when she's on the panel. When she's on the panel, she's a different person. But in the
And
chat,
check this out. Sometimes I think like if people feel like if you generalize some shit and you leave people out of that generalization, I could see them feeling like alienated or excluded from a conversation. Like, wait a minute, you're speaking in general, but what about me? I don't pertain to that generality. So I could see where speaking in general could be a good thing, but I don't think we gotta always speak in general. You know what I mean?
like somebody said, black men be beating on women. First of all, some of these generalizations be true. So I don't understand why people get so mad and like this shit don't happen.
But the conversation is about respect, right? We're talking about why men and women have lost respect for each other.
But they haven't.
And I think, but can I just finish my one statement before you? Okay, so the point that I'm making is that when you are having conversations that are general, making general statements alone isn't just a bad thing, right? But when you as young men and young or grown people, right, are seeing young men and young women online talking about relationships specifically and saying, oh, all these women are just going to use you. All these women are just going to this, all these women that. Women are hoes. You can't trust these women. When you have those general statements that are much louder than like, hey, if it doesn't apply, let it fly. Right? Then this is where the lack of respect comes, right? This is where if we're a black woman and a black man on a panel and you happen to be a Dusty who is comfortable saying things, you might get on a panel like this and apply that general statement to this conversation and disrupt the whole flow of the conversation. And there's plenty of men online specifically who do that, right? So I think talking about generally men and women in society, it might be different than even what we see online. But I do think the lack of respect comes from the conversations and the generalizations that are made online.
But this is the thing, right? So if it doesn't apply to you, right? So number one, you got at least two dudes and probably Unc be streaming too for them that don't really talk about generally hoes or 304. We don't label DJ Wisdom and I absolutely don't label women like that. We don't.
I label women
Oh,
hoes,
really?
I never
but
I didn't
but
really
I
label.
don't got nothing against
Not
hoes.
in-
You know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
but hold on.
Not in general.
I don't generally label women.
No, you mean like generally label all
Generally,
Yes,
no.
like say
generally
all women
label.
are
Yeah,
hoes? Oh
like
no,
all
no, no,
these,
I don't do that. I
like
don't do
You
all
that.
don't,
women are
but
304s. Hold on,
Yeah, I
Some
don't do
women
that.
are hoes.
right. So I don't think we don't really think all women are 304s. We don't think all women are bad. We don't think all women are this or that. There are some women that are, and there's some women that have certain behaviors that would let you know that they are.
How
But
old are you, Izzy Dan?
hold on real quick.
Can you
But the-
answer that after you're done?
Most
I
women
didn't
are
hear the
crazy.
question. Give me 1 second.
How old are you?
Mm.
And then say
Okay.
that.
But the curious thing about that is that if it doesn't apply, like Unc was saying, if it doesn't apply to you, I don't understand why it could possibly be offensive if no one is saying your name in the situation. If you're not a 304 and no one's mentioning you or mentioning your name, how could you possibly take that personal or be offended by it when they're speaking about 304? See, most of us, and I think it might be a man thing. I'm gonna be honest with you, Flora. I think it might be a man thing because most of us understand how we communicate. So if we say these 304s, we're talking about those 304s. That doesn't mean all women are 304s. It means that the women who are 304s, that's who we're talking about. So it might be a communication thing, but I'm 49. I'm 49 years old.
I could see how
That's
it could
what I
be taken.
thought. I thought you were much. Hold on, I'm sorry. I thought you were much older, and I'm trying to say this because we're talking about men and women in society today, right? You would be considered, not trying to be rude, to be an elder, right? To be in that.
Damn.
No, but not trying to be disrespectful. 49 years old, you've lived a long, probably comfortable life, right? You made it to this age. A lot of black men, especially, don't even make it there, right? So you've lived a long life. But when we talk about men and women, we have to start thinking about the people who are coming up today too, right? Because it's easy to get on here as a 49-year-old and be like, "This is my opinion. This is what I know," right? Versus this is how men and women today seem to be seeing each other, right? And we're talking about all the ages, going down from teenage men to grown men. And you do have to realize that as grown, almost 50-year-old men, you guys are inspiring, whether that be in a good or bad way, a lot of men. So okay, maybe you can see it and I can see it and LA can see it, that when these men get on here and say, oh, you can't trust black women, such and such about money, oh, they're gold diggers, they're this, they're whatever, you might be able to decipher that, right? And I'm not even gonna put Uncle Stream in this because he definitely makes general statements about single women that he don't even know. But even think about all the men younger than Unc be streaming, right? They come on here, they don't have experience with romantic relationships. They probably don't even know how to show romance or love. And now they're hearing men who they might be your age, they might be a little younger, in between, and their conversations are this: these black women, they just want you for your money. Oh, these black women, they're gonna get you for child support, welfare. And I'm talking about general conversations because you said that general, you should be able to, it should be able
Can I
to,
ask you something?
Are they lying?
You saying women? You saying men that are younger than like
In some
Unc be
instances, yes.
You be saying that you said that men who are younger than Unc be streaming and is right. That's the
yeah,
conversation.
I'm talking about the whole range because you got to think like if you think 17-year-old men are or boys aren't on the internet listening to you guys and the conversations that other men have about women. For example, Fresh and Fit, they have 10,000 people in their audience. Every time they go live, 10,000. Think about how many people watch those clips, listen to that, and they're having general conversations.
Well, Flora, are they making it up, Flora?
Do you think all these young men? Can I just say something? I'm not trying to argue with you here.
I know we understand where you're going.
With my man, I can log off and go argue with him. But what I'll say is that
don't stress that man up. Go ahead.
Just saying. You want me to go stress him out? I will.
Don't do it.
One thing I'll say is that there isn't enough balanced information coming out or balanced conversations to where people can decipher.
I agree with that part.
You know what I'm saying?
Like,
Flora,
I was trying to have a conversation, but you was on a monologue, and I was trying to have a conversation.
I wanted to make my point because
Unc be streaming. I agree with her to where it's not a balance because niggas, a young nigga could go on YouTube to see what type of chick they shouldn't mess with, but they don't go and see what type of chick they should mess with. You know what I'm saying? It's not as much examples of the what they shouldn't outweighs the ones that they should mess with. You know what I mean?
And where can a woman go on YouTube to see what kind of man they should mess with? Negativity sells.
No, that's clear. Not true.
Negativity
There's way
sells,
more positive female channels.
Can I finish my point? Can I finish my point?
Let him
Negativity sells. It's not a whole bunch of big cracking YouTube channels with a lot of women talking about the greatness of black men, just like it ain't a great amount of channels of men talking about the greatness of black women. Also, it's like men do respect women and women do respect men. We respect people that we deem respectable, because the thing about respect is we don't owe nobody respect. We got the right to pick and choose who we respect. If a man deems a woman as respectable, he's gonna respect her. If a woman deems a man as respectable, she's gonna respect him. And that's really ain't jack shit you can do about it, but not deal with the person. Because I don't have to give nobody respect.
So you now, don't see the problem with that talking?
I might have consequences. I might have consequences if I disrespect the wrong person, but I don't owe nobody shit. And no man, no woman don't owe no man respect either.
This right here is why men and women don't respect
anybody respect.
So this is why men and women don't respect each other.
That's a blessing to give you.
There's way more men willing to come online and beat their chest like Unc.B streaming than there is men to come on here and say, hey, listen, this is a woman that you should trust. A woman who's putting effort into you.
Pro-marriage, so you don't know what you're
I'm just trying to make a statement.
Yeah, let her rock so we don't turn to an argument.
Right. There's not enough. There's way more men willing to come online and be like Unc.B streaming than there is men who are going to come on here for real and be like, you know what? If this woman's putting time into you, she's investing in you, she's showing you with her actions that she's a good type of woman. I'm not even saying that's what I would say. But if there were more men coming on here saying things like that, okay, then it's one thing, right? And you could say that there's no positive woman channel, but that's not the one that you guys pay attention to. I spend a lot of time.
We can say the same thing about you.
Can I just finish my statement? I spend a lot of time outside of all these sectors. I don't listen to content that is rotting my brain. I listen to women telling me to do better in life, to improve myself, to build my self-esteem. I don't get on here and listen to people telling me, oh, black man ain't shit. I don't need to listen online to hear.
But I do see you at Cynthia G though. My bad for cutting.
Yeah, what about the Dusty Naker conversation? Hold on.
I watch her too. I'm not being a
wait, so you no longer about Dusty Nakers?
No, what? Go on my channel right now and
you
look
just called somebody a bandit in the chat 2 days ago.
Go look at. I'm not talking about me going to a chat playing around. I'm talking about the message that I choose to put on YouTube. And if you go look at my content, I'm not talking about black men. I'm talking about crime. Period. Okay. Nothing else.
Okay. Okay, sister. Okay.
I never even got views doing that type of content. No one wanted to hear me say that shit. They wanted to hear me talk about crime, and that's what I did. That's where I found my niche. But again, I'm telling you that there are way more women who are comfortable getting online and having balanced conversations than there are men.
How do you prove and verify that? How do you
I miss the naked slayer though. I miss that shit.
I don't miss.
Fresh and Fit gets verify that with women. He wants
Cynthia G counsels out Fresh.
Flora, I just want to say I miss when Flora was the naked slayer. I just want to punch.
You're a demon, Tom. Stop it, DJ. We're stopping. You're the only one that misses that. Hey, I listen, Flora. I applaud your. See, he's the bad angel. I'm the good angel.
I'm just saying.
I applaud your growth. No. Listen, he's the bad angel. I'm the good angel. I applaud your growth. Shout out to you. Don't listen to that Nigma over there because he tripping. He gonna get you in trouble. Don't do it.
I'm just saying, like, the truth is, there's no benefit to it. I don't feel good after I do streams like that, but I never really did even before that. But I'm saying, like, the men want to pay attention to the women who act crazy or say things that are extreme, right? Cynthia said about black boys. Everyone listened to that. They were sitting at the hems of their seat to hear that. But do they listen to other females?
So there's not a guy named Sharon Bracey that every day talk bad about men.
I'm not 100% in these sectors.
What I'm saying, Cynthia G not real.
Wait a minute, y'all singing
not real. The other panders of the world.
Wait a minute, y'all singing like a couple. Let him finish. Go ahead, bro. Y'all sound like
Sharon Bracey not real. Cynthia G not real. Derek Jackson not still active.
Always in the clouds.
Sharon said
It's hundreds.
That shit woke that man up with
that shit woke with Sharon
So
up.
we're
Hey
gonna
man,
act
Sharon,
like
you
it's
can
not
always
whole
come up,
guys.
man.
We're gonna act like it's not whole people, whole platform is pandering, talking about men. The Yada Awakenings of the world, the Ace Metaphors, all those little weird bearded pandering dudes. We're gonna act like that's
Why
not a
are
fucking.
they being brought into how you're dealing with the people that you are interacting with?
They don't want to hear the
currently on
truth.
Panels, though. That's the problem.
They don't want to hear the
What does
truth.
that have to do with anybody? It's like, what else do I have to do? And I have
She
to
wasn't
say
bringing
this
up Fresh and
because I
Fit,
wouldn't
so I'm
be
bringing
here.
up categories.
No, I'm just
That's all
saying,
I'm
if you're
doing.
when it comes to just the type of people to put this type of heat on, I don't listen to half of the people that you just named, but I'm gonna take the heat for it. That sounds
saying is that no, you're not
just
hearing
because
me.
you are aware of what their rhetoric is. You should be a little bit aware of what my rhetoric is, or I wouldn't even be here. I wouldn't be collaborating with Witch Doctor. You know what I'm saying? If I wasn't a person who was actually trying to be balanced and not trying to generalize, trying not to demonize or put anybody into a box. But y'all got to stop doing that to the people who don't do that to you.
I didn't say you do it. You missing the whole point. She brought up Fresh and Fit, and I'm not part of Fresh and Fit. And all I did was bring up other people that do the same shit.
Talk about a channel outside of this sector. Do you watch anything outside of these four channels?
Yes, I do all the time.
Clearly not.
Yes, I do, but we're not talking about that stuff. You're talking specifically about people that talk negative about women. So I brought up people that talk negative about men to let you know that it's not an isolated incident. And that's a fact. Derek Jackson made an 11-year career off that. The only reason he fell off because he got found out that he just like the niggas he talk about.
To be honest with you, I look at a lot of these grifters that y'all talking about, even Pearly. You know what I'm saying? You was just talking about I think look at this. If a man is going in the opposite direction from the other guys, and instead of talking about women, he shifted direction to talking about men, he's gonna stand out. If a woman do like Pearly, instead of talking the sprinkle stuff, she
I forgot about her.
She aimed the shit at women instead of aiming it at men. She is gonna pop because my fault, my shit is cam though. It's gonna pop because what you call it is like they standing out. They in a different it's like a white rapper type shit. You know what I mean? So I don't think negativity always just sells. I think it's just something that stands out is gonna sell. Something that's like a contradiction is gonna sell, but it don't always gotta be negativity. You know what I mean? There's a lot of women that talk positive about men. You know what I'm saying? And there's a lot of men, like you saying, Sharon, the Ace Metaphor, is a lot of men that talk positive about women too. You know what I mean? I don't think it is like it's black and white like how y'all be seeing it. You know what I'm saying? Some people go in the other lane because it's oversaturated with men bashing women. So some niggas is like, yo, I'm about to bash men. And it's vice versa. You know what I mean?
And that's all I was saying, yo. That's all I was trying to get out there.
What is Flora even doing?
For every Fresh and Fit,
I'm in the chat.
It's a counter.
When the air starts being sucked up by one angry bandit, it's hard for me to. So I just went.
See what I'm saying? She said she's so different.
You asked for it, DJ.
Nobody
You
name.
asked for it.
Now I can start name calling, right?
Wait a minute. A bandit is not a bad name. Wait a minute.
But you know how she meant it.
You said you was a bandit the other day. Come on.
I am. And she's
you know how she meant it though. Hey,
no. Come on.
I'm just saying. You want to be, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes I'll be like, dang. Well, go ahead. Sorry.
You know, I'm a bandit, and she must want to marry me too, because we know she love bandits.
Oh my God!
You see, I listen.
How did we know this to be true? How we knew this?
Because she married the biggest bandit.
Oh.
Let's see your wife
and the bandits.
Is your wife willing to speak up for you and say you're a good husband?
She been here 22 years. Must be something she like, nigga. My marriage lasted longer than a month.
Dog your ass. She'll probably dog walk and be like, I can't stand this ugly ass nigga. That's why he's on
my marriage lasted long. I'm ugly, but you married a nigga that looked like the Magilla gorilla. You let him hit it raw, and I'm ugly.
Oh man!
See, now we're not finna do all that. We're not finna do all that. You
Well,
want to know
then
about
you just
wanna know
insulted
about
me.
my sex life?
How the
You want
hell?
to know about my sex
How
life?
the hell you gonna tell
Go
me
to
my
bed,
wife must be
go to
doing this and
bed,
that to me, and then
go
gonna
to
say we're
bed,
not doing all that?
Go to bed and dream about it. I never
I see
talked
why
about your
JP popped you in
sexual
your
life
eye.
with your wife.
Could we
I
move?
never
Wait a
said-
minute. Could we move forward, y'all? Wait a minute. This is
I
going
said
too
she
far
don't like
today.
you.
Can
I
the
never
guest
said
be
nothing
dropped?
about
As
your
what someone
sexual
asked
life.
me. Can the
I
guest be
know
dropped
what? If they want me to
for
do
money?
Respect
Can
his
the guest
own
be
wife,
dropped for
not
money?
sitting on
DJ
here
Wish
talking
nothing.
about
What do you
another
think?
woman's sex life. You don't
We
even
ain't doing
respect your own
we ain't
wife.
doing bounties on this on this.
I think if we can get back on the topic, that would be fine.
Yeah.
That's
Right,
fine.
right,
Our
right.
guest be kind of wilding out a little bit. Shout out to our guest.
I don't think
So,
y'all
again,
respecting each other.
Yeah.
He already
okay.
said he's not going to respect anybody. So
No,
The
I
topic
respect
is
people.
respect, and
But
y'all
that
are
is the
displaying.
topic. Okay,
Yeah,
okay,
they
okay. So,
definitely show a lack of respect between black men and black women. Thank y'all for illustrating the point. We appreciate the acting. Good acting, y'all. Good acting. All right.
the
Good acting.
simulation, yeah.
Yeah. Shout out to our actors today, Flora Bella and our brother Be Streaming. That's a nice
ain't
hat, by the
acting.
way. Be Streaming, that hat is really fly, by the way. Just wanted to let you
Appreciate
know
it.
that.
Don't try to steal a man's style. I told him this is his new style. I approve this style. I fucks with this style.
It's
snap
hot. I
this
like
style.
the hat. I
You know what I'm saying?
like the hat. That's sharp. The hat
And the
is
hat
sharp.
with the Unk Be Streaming name, it go hand in hand. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
A
come
Unk
on,
hat
hats around
with
here.
a Unk
And
Be
then that's
Streaming.
kind of like a grown man hoodie. See, we got the bandit hoodies. That's kind of like a grown man hoodie / sweater.
Oh, this
That's
right
sharp.
here?
That's sharp.
Oh, that's
No,
what's
no,
up.
we got the bandit hoodies on DJ.
I thought my shit, I should have had a collar.
No,
so
we have full bandit.
Yeah. Damn, this is bad.
Let's get to some cash. Some super chats. Shout out to Queen Sanaa in the building. We can't see Queen Sanaa. What is this? What is this? What is this peeking through the
Yeah, she's peeking through the curtains.
Wait, what is happening? That look crazy. I ain't gonna lie to you. That look crazy. What is going on? Yeah,
She on her bandit. She on her bandit. stuff,
Right.
you know?
And the bandits.
the assignment, yo.
Shout out to Queen Sanaa.
Yeah.
Welcome to the panel.
Thank you.
All right, let's get to the super, right? Show the Juju. She said, Ellie and Flora here looking fabulous. Appreciate you, Juju. You know. And show to Queen Sanaa. She said, I respect you. You respect me. It's basic. It is mutually given and mutually received. Also, show to Andre Brown. He says, Flora, how much crack do you smoke?
You smoke crack, don't you?
I don't know if she smokes crack. I don't know this to be true, but I appreciate you for the support. Shows the Giz member for 23 months. He says, just find the opposite of what you don't like. Simple. Okay. Show the Giz. Also, show to Jerome in the house. He said they squabbling out here now. Yeah.
Yeah, they're squabbling out here now.
And show the 187. My fault. What you say?
No, I was Jerome's in the house. I'm a little late.
Jerome's in the house.
Watch your mouth.
Watch your mouth. Shout out to Jerome.
And shows the 187 in the building. He said, yo, Unc, I thought I wanted it, but I don't. Hold off, bro. Okay. He thought he wanted to smoke. I think he's talking about the smoke. And shows the Andre Brown. He said, Flora, what type of shower do you like? Oh my God, bro. The golden ones or the clear ones? I appreciate y'all for the support. Make sure you like the stream if you did. Oh, we got one more. Show to Sugar Bum in the house. She said,
let's not wait. She does do it like that. I'm not big. This is a jacket. This is a coat. I'm not big. She always trying to play me. I'm not fat. Stop playing.
I appreciate you, Sugar Bum. I think she's concerned with his health. She's concerned with his health.
I'm not talking about that one. Why you think that debauchery? The last cast.
Which one?
The last.
I ain't
don't
got
put
titties.
it back on the screen. What's wrong with you?
Oh, I do. Look, at first I thought it was a I thought it was a super chat about hygiene. I thought it was about hygiene preferences. What type of shower do you prefer? But after I read the golden part, I was like, oh man, but it was almost finished, so I might as well or the clear ones to clear it
Oh
up. You know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
oh yeah.
Am I old? Because I don't even know what the clear one
I look,
is.
man,
Am
I
I
don't want
old?
look. It's no, you know what I'm
Um,
saying. This is what I'm
I don't
saying.
even
Some
know what
people
the
don't
clear one.
even know. Look, some people
No,
don't
I
even
don't
know
want
what
to
it
know.
is, Flora.
a
Come
I
on,
regular
don't
one.
even know what that is. I
Oh,
don't
I
think I
guess
okay.
this
want
is
you
to
the
don't
know.
want to
regular
know. You don't
water.
want to know.
Okay.
I
Oh,
don't think
okay.
I want to know.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm vanilla. I'm fine.
it's some
Yeah.
water
It's the
sports stuff.
age. I think it's
Child.
once you start getting over 40, we disengage. We don't know what y'all talking about. We y'all
Yeah,
young
y'all don't want
folks,
no
y'all young
parts of this.
whippersnappers. We don't know what y'all talking about. What you talking
Just
about?
simple and plain. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
don't need no extra gold and clear shot. Ew. Okay.
Oh
What say
no.
y'all if we run another one of these videos? Let me
Let's
see.
do it. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Do it.
I seen one with a white dude. It was a little bit okay. Adam and Eve. I think this is some Adam and Eve stuff. You know, we always up for a little bit of Bible story over here at the Banter Tree slash the
All roads
Ishmaelites
lead back to
slash.
the Bible.
You know what I'm saying? Amen.
When it comes to respect and love, when God is questioning Adam, Adam blames Eve and God in the same sentence.
Yeah.
So imagine this. Imagine me and you going to rob a bank, right? And we rob that and the cops catch us and they're questioning us. And all of a sudden I blame you. The person that's supposed to protect you blames you. At that moment, do you feel like I love you?
No.
Because I don't, because I've lost and because you don't feel like I love you and you see the person that's supposed to protect you blaming you, have you lost respect for me? Absolutely. So in that moment when Adam was blaming Eve, in that moment, I'm not saying throughout, but in that moment, he lost love for her because he was willing to put her under the bus to try to save himself. And in that moment, when she sees Adam before God blaming her, she loses respect. It's when it comes to respect and love.
What do y'all think about that? What do y'all think about that story?
I don't know how accurate his
Interesting
interpretation
theory.
is.
Hmm?
I ain't never
What'd you
heard this
say?
interpretation before.
Oh,
I think what he's insinuating. Go ahead, is because is you more versed in the Bible? You
yeah.
know, I'm not
I'm
a. You
not.
know, I ain't been to
Yeah,
church.
he
Yeah.
just
Interesting
wants
theory.
he just wants to say something. It sounds like it doesn't really sound like sound. It doesn't really sound like doctrine. It doesn't really sound like something that's anything for real. He just wanted to. I mean, because we don't have anything that substantiates that after they left the garden. You see what I'm saying? So if there was something that substantiated that after they left the garden, it would be, worthwhile. But
But are you?
I never heard nobody
Go ahead.
use that story to make that point before. So it's kind of caught me off
Wait,
guard.
wait,
My
wait a
bad,
minute.
Queen.
Wait a minute, bruv. I have my hand up.
Oh, my bad. My bad,
Thank you.
Queen. I don't want no. I don't want no smoke with you.
It's cool. I believe one mic, one floor, one mic.
What, Queen Sanaa, you can't come over here trying to
Listen, I
hold
love
on.
everyone. I listen
DJ,
to
you
the
can't
women
come
get
over here
talked
trying
over
to take over.
repetitively.
I'm trying to see where it goes. I'm trying to see where, you know what I'm saying?
I don't condone it. So
You never know when
one
it's
floor.
sarcasm, when it's what, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to let the lady do, you know what I'm saying? Do your thing, man. You got it.
Thank you. Okay, so the evidence is in how women in 2025 respond when our protectors, providers throw us under the bus. It hasn't changed for eons. That's one. Two, we're talking about a collection of stories written by men where the stories of women are suppressed, undermined, influenced by the minds of other men, lots of bus throwing. So we're not going to get that narrative anyway. So we're going to use deductive reasoning. And we're going to go, would I trust somebody that would throw me under the bus? No. So the women probably wouldn't either. And I'm releasing the floor. Here we go.
Wait, okay, so wait, hold on.
Interesting theory. That's why I was like, it's an interesting
Hold on, real
theory,
quick.
yo.
Lauren, hold up for a second, please, and thank you. I appreciate it. So, oh God, Jesus, Lord have mercy. So
Take off your
basically,
jacket. Take off your jacket.
this is
man.
the
It's
thing,
about to get
right?
hot.
First and foremost, Eve was the one that got her husband, and like he chose to listen to her, and he shouldn't have listened to her. So if you go by the Bible study, that means that men should never listen to women and allow them to lead or allow them to direct nothing. So that's number one. If you go by that story, that's really what the moral of that story was. But the second thing, it's amazing to me that when this beautifully orchestrated, well-written tapestry of God's word that elocutes perfectly the sentiments of life and liberty and the pursuit of happiness, it gets persuaded throughout the universe that women would say, because they're not the ones that won in the book, that men wrote the book, and because men wrote the book, of course men are gonna write women that way. Like how
I would like to say something to that.
The nerve and audacity to do that. I'm apologizing. I yield the floor.
I want to say something, right? I think it's true that men did write the book, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the guy, the example he was trying to give, it sounds like he was trying to be balanced and not biased. He was saying when men and women start blaming each other, he's talking about when men and women start blaming each other, they losing love and respect for each other. You know what I mean? I don't think he's just putting it on one side. You know what I'm saying? I think that's the point he was trying to make, come to think of it. You know what I mean?
I mean, that's fair, but why he had to go and blame? But basically, he's saying that balance, but he's literally using Adam as the illustration and basically blaming Adam. When Adam said to God, "It's the woman that you gave me."
Oh, but that's not what he said. Because look at this, the apple already ate. So Eve is blaming Adam. Why you made me eat the apple? You supposed to lead. You know, like women saying that. You know what I'm saying? And go ahead.
That's what happened was that what happened. Hold on real quick. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna land it real quick. You got it. So basically what happened was the serpent tricked her. She ate it. She gave it to her husband to eat, right? He ate it. And then when God said, "Hey, Adam, where was you at?" He said, "I was afraid." He said, "What you afraid for?" "I was naked." He said, "I know you was naked." He said, "The woman that you gave me, she did give me the fruit to eat." And so Adam, so what he's saying in essence is, you can talk all that balance stuff you want, but the truth of the matter is, according to the scripture and according to reference that he's using, it was the man that blamed the woman. It wasn't the woman that blamed the man. She didn't blame the man at all in that particular scripture because she couldn't.
I got two things to say about that. One, Adam didn't lie. It's in Genesis like 3 or something. And God asked him, well, pretty much, why did you eat the fruit, whatever? And she said, Adam was like, Eve gave me this to eat. So based on what was written, it ain't like Adam lied on her. He didn't make that up, first of all. So is he supposed to lie to God? Eve gave me the fruit to eat. Yes, I chose to. That goes without saying, but what was said in the scripture ain't a lie. Also, people like to use the Bible made by men against women shit, but at the same time, they also like to take the stuff in the Bible that's favorable for women. They okay with that. So is it evil or is it not? Because hold up. They'll bring up the thou shalt not commit adultery. They'll bring up the thou shalt not commit adultery. Hold up. They will bring up
protects men as
well. Let him finish, y'all. Let him finish.
That's when you know you're making a point when they do that. They will bring
an example of what women use
in like 5 minutes.
The Bible.
Let me finish.
Let him land and just ask him. God damn. Go ahead.
You just did the same thing to them like 10 minutes ago. I don't understand.
Just let him finish. Let him finish.
You just did the same thing.
I appreciate it. I'm gonna mute y'all. Just don't take it personally. Go ahead, Uncle Streaming.
Yes, I did that, but when he corrected me, I stopped and didn't do it no more after that. Okay, because I respect people that are respectable.
Don't lose your point.
All right, so they're okay with the thou shalt not commit adultery, the protect and provide, all the other stuff that they cherry pick out the Bible and try to throw in our face that benefit them. But when it's some not their favor, all of a sudden the Bible is an evil book written by man to control women. But the stuff they want is the best book ever. So what's it going to be? That's all I'm saying. Which one is going to be?
It's both. There are so many contradictory messages in the Bible to begin with that you already are going to find yourself on one or another side of things. In addition to that, we're talking about a text, a manuscript that has been written, rewritten, changed by men that weren't even godly men, just had the power and the money to say, "Let me change this." Right? We're talking about books taken out. We don't even learn about Lilith, for example. There was or Eve. You understand what I'm saying? And on top of that, some perspective I was just given is that the serpent is actually allegorical for a male phallic symbol. And so then when you look at it from that perspective and you talk about fruit, it puts a whole different meaning on it. But we don't know unless we know.
Let me say this. Let me say this. That's what I'm saying, because the Bible, people, we could take it literal. We could look at it for the allegory. It could have metaphysical, occult meaning to the Bible. A lot of stuff is just we personify shit so humans could understand it. That's why I'm saying what the dude did is not wrong, because you could use the Bible. It's parables. You could use it to make a point. You could use it to make a story. It don't gotta be. It's not something that exactly happened. It was no apple. It was no serpent that talked. It wasn't none of that shit. Like, why are we like? It's not. We not under fairy tale shit. The dude could use a story to make a point. So he's making the point that he's saying that Adam and Eve was blaming each other. Every pastor, look, I'm not a church going person, but every church that I went to, people use different stories to convey different messages. The story is just a tool. We trying to go to the exact story. It's like, nah. So I understand what the brother is saying. He's saying the couple, Adam and Eve, started to blame each other for whatever issues they had. Instead of they coming together to work their issues, probably they just blaming each other and they start losing respect for each other. That's what I got from what the brother was saying in the video.
Yeah, but we ain't saying he was wrong. Well, Izzy might have did. I didn't say he was wrong. I'm just saying that Adam didn't lie though.
But let's read my man L Nix real quick, if we could, because L Nix has something. Shout out to L Nix, appreciate you. Something to think about with L Nix. He said something to the fact. He said the Book of Jubilees fills in the gaps of Genesis and Exodus. This was in the Ethiopian Bible, 81 books, 1,000 years before the Protestant Bible that only has 66 books. Shout out to my man L Nix, something to think about. Thank you, bro. Appreciate you.
Shout out to the Brody L Nix. Appreciate you for the motherfucking super chat.
Oh, y'all make sure y'all support the show, support the streams, help us out. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? If you want your comments highlighted red, do so through the super chat or through the Cash App. That's the only way we could do it, because of this show is not just me, or it's not just with Josh, it's not just any of these beautiful people here. So if you want your comments highlighted in red in your respective chats, do so through the super chat or through the Cash App. We appreciate y'all.
And also, if y'all want, y'all could stream it to your platform. Okay, share.
Religion is one of those things. Sorry.
No, go ahead. I'm trying to find the other video.
Religion is one of those things that two pastors can do the same scripture and get two different sermons. So none of us been to theology school and all that. So this is my way of saying I'm gonna step away from this religion part anyway, because some people not religious, some people not Christian. And again, two pastors can take one sermon, one scripture, and get two different sermons. And they both can sound on point based on their interpretation and how they do the thing. So that's the great thing about religion in the Bible. It's up to you to use your own discernment and intellect and free will that God gave you to get out of it what works for you and what feels right in your heart and spirit. So whatever y'all get out of it, that's for you. What I get out of it is for me. And at the end of the day, we'll find out who was right or wrong.
I think a lot of these religious books are way more valuable when we don't take them all the way literal and we look at them as tools to learn from. Because now we trying to find evidence and historical. It's like, come on, you literally losing out. You know what I'm saying? You literally losing out from what you could gain from it. Because I don't believe it was meant to be taken like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't take it verbatim.
Yeah.
I can't stand holy rollers that take it verbatim, and I'm a Christian. But I understand parables and metaphors, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I don't, yeah.
But it is supposed to be revealed by the Holy Spirit. But besides the revelation, it's you know what I'm saying? It's not about religions per se. I don't believe God lives in religion. I believe God lives in relationship, having a relationship with him, being able to commune with him, and being able to pray to him in spirit and in truth. So, I understand, but I just was saying for me, it was incomplete. What he was saying wasn't really balanced. It was incomplete based on what he said, right? I understand what he was saying, and it's not wrong what he was saying, but just the reference that he used was incomplete in order to illustrate the point that he was trying to make.
Oh yeah, he definitely was narrative creating. He definitely
absolutely pandering.
Yeah. So
how was he pandering? And he tried to be he tried to be balanced. He said
no, he wasn't balanced. He leaned it all on the man.
Exactly. That's not a balance.
He did.
DJ, what we're saying is
we could run it back. I want to run it back.
Let's run it back because that's not a balanced scripture. Because he's adding to try to illustrate a point that is not. Like I say, he used a bad reference if he was trying to be balanced. He absolutely did. You got it. You can run it back.
It's when it comes to respect and love. When God is questioning Adam blames Eve and God in the same sentence. So imagine this. Imagine me and you going to rob a bank, right? And we rob that and the cops catch us and they're questioning us. And all of a sudden, I blame you. The person that's supposed to protect you blames you. At that moment, do you feel like I love you?
No.
Because I don't. Because I
see what you're saying. I see what you're saying.
Now you see, now you get it. He didn't have nothing to do with Eve. He said Adam blamed God and the woman. He blamed everybody.
He forgot
that if I was supposed to protect you and I blame you, are you gonna feel like I love you? It's very unbalanced. It's very narrative. It's a narrative spinning a conversation that he's doing. Point blank.
I know black people love the Bible, but can we get back to why men and women don't respect each other?
Yeah, but that was
supposed to be what he was. That video was supposed to be about it.
That was video.
And shows to the L Nix. He said, any book manual by law, policy, oath, etc., can be misinterpreted. Also, no one book or law of any kind anywhere is followed 100%.
Shout to you, bro. Appreciate you, man. Thanks, L Nix.
Yeah.
All right, let me run this. Well, we already play this. We need to play this shit.
I feel like people that say things like this, like, you need to earn my respect, are people that are disrespectful. Just keeping it real.
That's where you're coming from.
Yeah, you are disrespectful. Just simply because everyone deserves a certain level of human, just decency, just on a respect level of just human to human. You should respect people, even if they've done wrong to you. There's a respectable way that you can interact with them. I just think this is corny, and like the idea that who decided that I need to earn respect from you? Right. I feel like.
What say y'all about that?
She 100% wrong.
This is what I this is what I couldn't even say earlier because of being accused of being disrespectful. But like again, if you've never even met somebody, why would you just I can just fuck it, you know what I'm saying? This is how I'm feeling today, so you gonna take it, and you got to earn my respect. Like, that's crazy. Like, if you're just an average person, decency, you can't do that because at the end of the day, you're representing yourself and your family. So unless you just want to be a disrespectful person to a person who didn't do anything to you, then just say that. But all this, you got to earn respect, is crazy. Decency, I think, is what should be across the board until somebody shows you differently.
I'm gonna tell you why she 100% wrong.
Can I just add to that? And like, we're all human beings too, and I love that that's the point that she made in it. Like, we're humans. We have a human experience, so to even respect that enough to say, you know what, I'm going to give you a baseline level of respect as a human being, that just shows, like, that you are disrespectful. You're the one looking to disrespect somebody. Because let's be real. If we all walk into the same grocery store and see each other, you guys think I'm gonna be screaming a bandit? You know, like you think I'm gonna be in front of Izzy Band? No, I'm gonna say what's up. Hey, how are you? You know, like it's crazy to meet you. And that's like we're gonna have a conversation as human beings. And I think we've gone away from that where like, yeah, some people really do believe, men and women, that you need to earn my respect. Like they're not just willing to treat people like humans. So that's where I agree with it. But go ahead.
I'm gonna tell you how she was 100% wrong, because she was using semantics and she was playing word game. That's why she threw in the word respect, and then she slid in the word decency while talking about respect, when those ain't the same thing. Giving somebody basic decency and giving somebody respect, not the same thing. But when people doing that kind of stuff like she doing, when they creating narratives, they slide in certain words into the whole statement to fucking cross your wires and make you see things a certain way. And that's exactly what she did. Also, when people say respect, they don't mean basic human respect, as in I won't spit on you or something. When people be like, I want you to respect me, or I want respect, they're not talking about that. Most people understand that they're not just going to go around slapping and kicking and pushing people. So that kind of respect don't have to be earned.
The kind
of respect that people are talking about, that we be talking about when we talk about respect, has to be earned. Because the thing is,
I have a link up here, and you know, decency is the word. Hold on. They said
go ahead. Let him. Wait a minute, Flora. Let him finish and.
Now he's gonna derail the point to hell. But okay.
Go ahead.
I'm staying on.
Some respect.
Exactly. So, like I said, she's not showing me respect, and I'm okay with that. And that's how people gotta be. Because when people say, "Who are you to tell me I gotta earn your respect?" My next statement is, "What the fuck you gonna do about it?" So if I say you gotta earn it, and if I don't want to give it to you, you can't take it. So what's next? So she was like, how dare somebody say, if they say it, then what? Bust a move. It's weird. People trying to force people to treat, you can't force, that's like psychological grape, emotional grape, to force someone to do you how you want them to do you. How about you just leave them the hell alone? No means no. If I don't want to respect you, I don't respect you. No means no. My body, my choice. My mind, my choice. My words, my choice. If I don't want to respect you, bust a move or get the fuck out of my life. What are we talking about here?
Respect. I mean, yeah. So if the adverse reaction is to treat you like the plague and to in return disrespect you, then you can't be mad there, right?
Actually, I can if I choose to.
Okay, you can just keep free will and choice.
Okay.
In the definition, because
this is that ego man shit. But go ahead.
No, nigga, it's reality and logic. You can't control nobody's emotions.
It's society and what people
told
you.
So when men use words online, when men use words online, I don't think they really be knowing what they're talking about, right? Because he said decency and respectability, they ain't the same thing. Isn't that what he just said? Right? He just said they're not the same.
Semantics.
So the definition of decency is respectable behavior.
Just because a word is in a definition don't make the definition a goddamn word.
It's all incorporated.
Treating someone decent is treating them with respect. You think respect means propping someone up, pedestalizing them? No, you can treat a human with decency, with respect.
Right.
They're not the same. They're not the same.
That you someone who didn't have nothing, just paid for
Look
you.
In the back chat.
Get it about the
Look in the back chat, Miss Google.
To everybody else. You don't know what anybody else's experience has been.
They not the same. Just because the word is in the definition doesn't make it the same. And anybody that got a degree should know that. And I know you got a degree.
A lot of words are incorporated though.
Just because it's incorporated still don't make it the same.
So based on the definition, hold on. Based on the definition you just dropped in the chat, decency means that you conform to the standards of being respectable, which is required for a reasonable standard of life. You literally just made her point.
They're not the same.
They are literally of the same vine, friend.
Exactly.
You see, read the whole definition. You read the part that creates your net. I'm gonna read it for you. Respect means feeling a deep admiration for someone for what is achieved by him, her, esteem, acclaim, appreciation, etc. Decency means behavior that conforms to acceptance. They literally got two different definitions.
Continue.
I didn't say the words weren't
Continue.
there. Don't stop. Behavior that is conformed.
Please don't stop there. Don't pick and choose. Don't cherry pick. Please continue.
Okay. Decency means behavior that conforms to accepted standards of morality, respectable things required for reasonable standards of life. Two different definitions.
Same thing.
No, there's not. Two different definitions. And they don't mean the same thing.
I agree to disagree.
You can. See how it works? She agreed to disagree, and I said she can, and now we can move on. And that's how people need to be when somebody don't respect them. Just let them not respect you, or either bust a move or step away from it. The choice is yours.
You'll follow with a generalization of women don't be knowing what they talking about and all this other stuff.
No,
it's like if you agree to disagree, then the generalizations don't need to come afterwards. We know who you are, but it's cool.
You don't know me. You don't even know my name.
I do in the chat.
Well, guess what? Bust the move. If you don't
why we busting the move?
You be triggered like two pistols. Like,
I ain't even triggered. Google that. That has a meaning. Y'all don't even use that right. Y'all literally don't use triggered right.
I'm sorry.
Just because somebody disagree with you don't mean they triggered. Just because somebody
you're triggered. But you're triggered. You come through in the chat with your all caps and
that don't mean triggered
yelling and doing all your stuff. To me,
that don't mean triggered either, because no sleep is left, no anxiety, no high levels of stress, no high levels of nothing. Words got meaning. But y'all got these YouTube definitions because y'all restarted.
No, it's just because I know I'm a person who has been around a lot of different people as well. And just because you're a man doesn't mean that you're right. I know how to see stuff too.
I'm still in that.
Men can have emotions just like women can. They just manifest differently.
Well, whatever. Potato, tomato. You can't do nothing.
No, brother.
What about the rest of y'all? Y'all think respect need to be earned, or everybody deserve everybody deserve respect? What do y'all think?
Well, decency, respect is it's kind of, respect is like that higher reverence, I guess, right? I give people decency. I kind of see it as just like, because you're a human being, I'm gonna respect you as a human being. I don't know where you come from. I don't know where you just came from. You didn't do anything to me. So when I encounter you, I'm gonna treat you with human decency, respect. That's all. I don't know how deep people want to get with it. You know, it's not like somebody else said to be that higher pedestalized, thing. It's just decency. Like, why can't we just be decent to each other unless somebody is clearly not trying to be that with you? Then, of course, take all that back. You know what I'm saying? But if nobody did you that way, then why would you just treat people in general that way until they do something for you? Who are you?
After this is read, I want a formal apology.
Huh?
After this is read, I want a formal apology.
From whom and why?
Okay, respect versus decency. Two words that get used like
twins. Is this from ChatGPT?
Can I finish? See what I'm saying?
Wait a minute, yeah. Let the man go do the ChatGPT, man.
Show the man some respect.
DJ use ChatGPT all the time. Then all of a sudden,
you gotta earn it from me, Izzy. Nah, he got to earn that.
I have a feeling that while I was speaking to you, you was typing. So that means you weren't listening, which was disrespectful. So I'm not listening.
When you about to
I know you was typing. You was thumb thugging while I was damn talking. I know it because you had this shit popped up.
No, it only takes what? Can I see what I'm saying?
Oh, you are.
Let him.
When you about to bust their ass, they go bananas.
A formal apology.
Let him rock. He's saying you're running. He's saying y'all running. You see? Go ahead, Unc.
Respect versus decency. Two words that get used like twins, but they're more like cousins who grew up in very different households. Decency.
Why are you arguing with ChatGPT?
Can I finish? See,
you need to earn my respect.
So is this what we're gonna DJ? Is this what we're gonna do? I'm start using the B word and the H word and all kinds of stuff.
No, don't use the B and the H. Don't do that. Wait a minute. Let me do this. Wait a minute.
I don't need you to respect me, but panel etiquette.
Right. Wait a minute, Flora. If you don't respect Ongbi streaming, respect the platform at a bare minimum, because the platform is respecting you at this moment in time. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate it, Flora.
I will, and I'll take responsibility. I just wanted to demonstrate what it looks like when you don't give people baseline respect. I could very well come in here and just.
I know what it looked like. I was in the army 15 years.
You go and cherry pick an argument from Chat GPT. What are we talking about now?
Bitch, shut the fuck up.
Oh, come on. Wait a minute.
Oh, now you like that? I don't respect you.
Shut the fuck up. Hey, shut the fuck up. Let me tell you something right now.
You don't respect yourself and your body.
Wait a minute, y'all. Wait a minute. You see? Come on.
Replay that.
Come on, yeah. Can we just relax? Let's just relax.
I'm good, but I just giving the same energy she giving me.
You're not good. You're
let's
sick.
Let's come to a.
I'm not triggered.
That's not triggered either, because I did that on purpose. That was calculated.
You see what I'm saying?
The fuck? That was calculated.
Let's all come. All right, let's all come to a kumbaya. Let's all come to a standstill. You know what? I got something that let me see.
Wait, what I just missed?
It takes somebody's whole life to earn that.
You go to the bathroom real quick and all hell break loose. What I just missed?
I was trying to read a simple definition in some kind of way.
He demanded a formal apology before he pulled this.
Well, don't worry about it then. Everybody else just check it out yourself so y'all can learn something. Some people just don't want to learn shit. But it is what it is. They minds made up. We good.
You don't start it off with you owe me a formal apology.
You good?
Like,
I took it
down.
Start
it off like that.
I took it down. Truth can't be handled. Let's go. Let's get back to the fuckery.
It's wrong delivery.
So it sounds like
y'all. All right.
So
Hold on
he
real
said
quick.
the F word. I think he owes you some money.
Well, no, this is not technically just my. Hold on real quick. This is not technically just my show. This is DJ Wish Doctor Show, Lauren's show, and my show with Rogue.
I send him some money because I'm not broke. I mean, what the fuck are you talking about here?
Okay, but hold on.
Let me somebody too. I appreciate it.
Yeah. Send us both some money.
At LA, my
LA too.
No, he gonna
talk some money. Yeah, but so y'all. So let me just real quick. Let me just reset. So this is not my show alone. This is my show, DJ Wish Doctor Show, Lauren's show, and Rogue C show. Me and DJ Wish Doctor are the founders of the show, so to speak. But this is our show. So at the same time, my rules alone. I got you, but hold on real quick. My rules alone don't apply here. DJ Wish Doctor rules alone don't apply here. We trying to keep it balanced. So that's why we don't read your comments. Even I know y'all used to DJ reading your comments, me reading your comments. That's why if you got a comment, you gotta say it through the super chat, through the Cash App. And that's why the F-bomb rule hasn't really been applied, because this is not my show. So but let's take it down. I appreciate you. Send DJ some money too. You got him stressed out. He look at me. He took his glasses. All right, let's reset, y'all.
But what I would say though, I think as humans or people being in the same society, we should give each other like common decency or at least a baseline level of respect until somebody do some shit to make you take away some respect points or add more respect points. And respect is not the same degree. We got to remember, you're not going to respect everybody to the same degree. Sometimes you respect somebody because like they like the pastor's wife or something. That's a different kind of respect that you might give to, like, I don't know, like a teacher. You know, everybody don't got the same level of respect. So I think we making the respecting too black and white, but I do think that we should give each other at least a baseline level of respect. You know what I mean?
And you know that word seems to be like a real thing. I mean, this is on my panel on my show. I had a show, and we were talking about, or I brought up the mention. I wish that more men would get into teaching and things like that, because like if there's such a difference with how young boys and how girls learn or whatever, you know what I'm saying, like being able to have a teacher that you respect or something, or even just going into the classroom respecting your teacher. They was just like, you shouldn't have to respect your teacher has to earn your respect. And I was like, Nick, what?
That is crazy.
Like, yeah, like that it was crazy to me. I mean, the word, it seemed to be very triggering to
me. What if you have a
respectable
post in life? Like what if you like you saying like a teacher, or you like you are the magistrate, you know what I'm saying? Don't you
Yeah.
deserve a certain type? You know what I mean?
I would
think
think so.
I think it's different levels. You know?
Yeah, but like I think just the word alone, you know what I mean, just means certain things to certain people where they think that they have to bow down or do something, that they would have to lower themselves in order to like put somebody else. Like, no, it's really just decency and just, understanding and recognizing that person's position, what they went through in life to be a certain title, whether it be a teacher, whether you said a magistrate or whatever,
But they earned their respect though, because they went through the necessary things to become a magistrate, to become a teacher. So this is what I'm saying. We're gonna look at a lot of us gonna look at respect different ways, and plus the ways people earn respect gonna be different across the board too. I don't think it's gonna be black and white. You know what I mean?
In those situations, you respect the position, even if you don't respect the person. We had to do a lot of that in the Army, where you had someone that was in charge of you, that they moved in a certain way, and you didn't like or respect them. However, they was your first sergeant and commander, so you had to respect the position, and you got to also. Well, this is the thing. You don't have. I hate that word. Let me tell you, you don't have to do anything. You don't have to respect the position at all. It's just that you got to be willing to take the consequences that come with it. And that's when I be saying, like, when I say I don't have to respect someone, I ain't acting like I'm Billy Badass, just gonna go out there and do anything and everything. I'm just saying that if I choose not to respect someone, I'm willing to take everything that comes with it, even if it be ass whooping to death. You know what I'm saying? And just like if you don't have to respect your boss, but if you don't, you might get fired, etc.
Right.
So, but yeah, you can respect the position and the person's authority without technically respecting them, but it behooves you to keep that shit in your inside thoughts or talk amongst your friends because they are still, in charge.
Yeah, I don't know. Again,
I see what he's saying, because he's saying
wording or whatever that just makes people just.
I think y'all too look at respect differently, right? And not just y'all too. Probably if all of us on the panel was to talk about respect, we might not have the exact same definition. You know what I mean? Or explanation of what it would look like.
That's a fact.
I think that's a part of, like, I guess why the topic is even brought up right now, because so many different people have a different definition of what respect is, and if they don't get it edified in one way or another by the opposite sex, and it's on and popping.
Let me ask you this: do you think liking or disliking somebody alters the respect level?
Yeah, definitely.
Liking or disliking the person?
Yeah.
Unless they're in a position like Unc was talking about earlier, Lauren, where you have to respect the position, then yeah, absolutely. I believe our like or dislike of a person absolutely affects our respect of them.
Liking or dislike will make you believe if a person something true or false. If you like somebody, they can say the dumbest shit ever, and you're gonna co-sign to it. If you dislike them, they can say the most accurate, smart shit ever, and you still ain't finna fuck with it. We see it every day on these panels.
Yeah, I don't think that. I don't know. Because I know a lot of people that I rock with, but I know that they're idiots. So I'm not gonna just take everything that they say, because I don't expect them to be smart. You know what I mean?
You open-minded like that though. We already know that you open-minded and stuff.
But a lot of people that know the same people treat them the same way. They like them. Let's say the neighborhood crackhead that fix people's shit up. People like them, but they're not necessarily looking at them for no intelligence. You know what I mean?
What I mean is when somebody's saying something you want to hear, you can know it's dumb as shit. Like a lot of the stuff Derrick Jackson used to say, if you really just stopped and paused, people knew that shit was ignorant. People knew it was crazy. But it didn't matter because they can feel a certain way. So they just believed it and accepted it. Because they liked it and they liked him. And that's, you know what I'm saying? Like, dudes, we can smell that when he got caught up in his stuff, no man was surprised.
Right.
And deep down inside, a lot of women that was really supporting him, if they would have just be honest, they wasn't surprised either. I mean, the shit was like fucking obvious, but they liked it and they liked him and they found him attractive. So in a lot of cases, motherfuckers might kind of like, it's some people out there that Trump can say, I found the cure for cancer, the cure for AIDS, and I'm giving y'all all the extra $5,000 a month. And there's some people out there who still be mad about that and find something bad to say about it. Some people, when they don't like someone, they can't do or say shit that person like. And that's just how people are.
But if he actually did something, do you think that those people wouldn't respect him regardless of how they might have felt about him? Like if he actually came through with something, like it's just almost like that manager or that boss that's like super by the book, but they do it for, it's like, how could you not respect them for like doing their job and looking out for the best interest of the company?
That's what he was saying earlier.
An anal person is somebody that you normally you do not get along with and that you don't like.
That's that respecting the post, but not respecting the person type thing.
Right.
We were
That's
talking
what I'm
about
saying.
earlier.
It can go.
I think most people do that.
Like you like the person, so you're going to overlook stuff. It can be you don't like the person, and you can respect them for being actually standing on something.
Nothing is absolute. It's always going to be the tit for tat other side to anything. So yes, you're right. Nothing is absolute. Nothing is 100%.
Yeah, because I mean, I'm glad I really wasn't online. Like y'all taught me about Derek Jackson, and all these other people, but like
he was around for 11 years.
Some people just there's something that's missing. And that's why I say I think it's more of like a character flaw. It's not a man or a woman thing. It's a people thing. Like if you have something that you are missing, if you're one of those people who needs someone else to bring some type of happiness or peace to you, and you can't give yourself that, like it's always, you're always going to be out there looking for somebody who's going to tell you something that you want to hear. You know what I'm saying? And yes, you are going to overlook a lot of stuff similar to in relationships and, you know, other things. And that's what we were talking about, love being a choice or it being a spell. And that's why I said it was more of a choice, because we overlook and let a lot of stuff ride when our partners do some messed up stuff or some compromising stuff. Right. So it's like, it's kind of the same thing. I don't know, man. It's more of a character thing. Like, you know, so I get it, you know, whether it be man or woman, we just want to feel better about our side, our group, or whatever. But it honestly shouldn't matter, because it's about you as an individual. You know what I'm saying? How you carry yourself, how you know what I'm saying, how you portray or how you conduct yourself to the rest of the world, and how people experience you. That's what's more important. It doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman. You know, that's why even going back to Flora's statement, I don't like generalized statements either. I try to stay away from those as much as possible, you know, but I get where we are.
I'm sorry. Queen, what did you want to say on the topic?
Well, I'm listening to all the things that are being said, and I'm hearing a couple of people say the same thing with different words. And I think that that is part of the challenge in this communication here. I also think a lot of things being said really could have been on that truth topic earlier, because, you know, a lot of feathers being ruffled. In regards to that crackhead statement, you know, people might not look to the crackhead for wisdom, but I don't often see crackheads being disrespected. In fact, neighborhoods celebrate the crackhead. Everybody, you know, loves to see them coming. Got a song and a little pep in their step, you know.
Because they dance a jig for you. They be like, dee, 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 dee. You know
And
what I'm saying?
that's why I'm saying, and that's why I'm saying that the respect.
You know, depending on if they ain't trying to hurt nobody, yeah, we look out for them. You know what I'm saying?
And this is what I'm saying. The respect will come in different forms and for different reasons. You know what I'm saying? Like you would respect a child. You know what I'm saying? They holding a tea party. You're gonna respect what they're doing to imagine that it's, you know, it's not real tea. You're showing respect for what they're doing. So I think the respect will come in different forms. I think respect is kind of subjective too, and is one of them things that we can't just like try to contain it too much. It's too broad, you know what I mean? Because even if the crackhead, a lot of people won't let the crackhead come in their house and eat from the plate.
The crackhead.
So how much do they respect? So they respect the crackhead in a different way. Now
outside while he's washing your windows, and
you give him a styrofoam box with food.
They gotta hook up the cable somehow.
I wouldn't even shake his hand. I wouldn't even shake a crackhead hand.
So how much do you respect? You respect him in a different way. You know what I'm saying?
That's terrible. That's so. Let's get to some super chats. Yo, thank y'all for sending us money. And please send us more money.
Shoto the 187. He said it's Morphin Time Red Pill Ranger.
Oh Lord. Read more.
Also, Shoto to Ungby Streaming. He said, "Izzy, because I respect you."
I appreciate it. I respect you too, brother. Appreciate you.
And he said, "DJ for some Olive." Got jokes. And I appreciate you, Unc. And American First Rifleman said Flora equal.
This is Dusty Bud. Hey, American First.
Oh, y'all know each other. Flora equal husky hyena, low IQ bandita. Okay.
Oh,
that's
where's
what
my
they
incel? I miss you. Where you
Disrespectful.
at, American First?
Did you say your favorite? Wait, did you say your favorite incel?
Well, now that I'm about to be divorced,
y'all got me crying.
He'll be my JP will be my second favorite incel to trigger, and he's my first favorite.
Oh my God, bruh. Why?
Izzy, do
Why,
it.
DJ?
Oh,
Why,
Lord.
DJ? Why?
You got it, is damn.
I ain't in this. Hey, shout out to Mr. God given me what God given men name? Is that what that says?
God give me a name. God give me a name.
Okay, shout out to Mr. God given. Said watch some things Patrice O'Neal said about women. Shout out, rest in peace to Patrice O'Neal, man, legend. Rest in peace to Patrice O'Neal.
And shout out to the L Dicks. Oh, you got it, is.
Shout out to L Nix, appreciate it. And thank you to my brother. I appreciate the other brother. Thank you to L Nix that both genders champion people who piss the opposite sex off. They could care less about validity of the message as long as it feels good and validates your internal issues. Yo, shout out to that. That's very insightful. Very, very.
Yep, because some people, like I said, they just got that thing missing. Like, I don't know. Like, at some point in time, I think everybody has to kind of like take a look at themselves. You know what I mean? And what they could be doing differently in terms of these situations that they keep finding themselves into or whatever. You know what I mean? Just a little self-reflection, you know, and that's how we can actually, you know, kind of try to fix some problems and stop it from happening in the future, you know, instead of just place and blame. So yeah, if you guys, you know, if anybody's out there who reacts unrationally, just understand you're dealing with a person who's, like I said, who's not a complete person. That's not the average or the healthy man or woman. That's a broken person.
I need people who find themselves in the same situation.
Sorry.
I need people who find themselves in the same situation with different people to look at the common denominator too. And that's what a lot of us don't do. If you're a man and you keep running across a certain type of woman, and all the women you know run across act the same, you gotta look at yourself and be like, what about you gives off this kind of energy? Like if women always asking you for money, you gotta say, what about you and how you carry yourself and how you conduct yourself says trick. And if you're a woman that gets done a certain way by men, you gotta ask yourself, what about you? What about how you conduct yourself says bust down. And if 5 different dudes from 5 different ages, 5 different upbringings, sometimes different races or nationalities, whatever, all did you the same way, you might have to look at the common denominator, because you might not be getting done wrong. You might be getting done how you qualify for it. And a lot of people don't want to look at it. And that goes for men or women.
Side of that, just like for women, right? Because we're obviously always addressing and speaking about women. For men, if every baby mother you have hates you, doesn't want to talk to you, doesn't want you around, thinks that you're toxic and violent and abusive, right? Then you got to start looking at the common denominator. Are you the problem?
Didn't I just make my thing for both genders?
I'm just talking. You got your time. I didn't stop you. So I'm just saying the same goal, because it seems like, again, we're talking to a particular gender when we make our general points, right? I can do the same thing. men, if every relationship you had failed, then you should look at yourself, right? If every woman that you ever been with has the same thing to say about you, then look at yourself, right? If none of your kids want to talk to you or be around you, look at yourself. Anybody can. You see how we're not even talking anymore. It's just a circular affirming one side's toxic and the other side's toxic as well.
You know this
right?
thing. I think even if you think that you're right in a situation, you should
might be
still
wrong.
look. You should still look at yourself, because the only thing you could control is yourself. So we should always look at ourselves, even if we think the other person wrong. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And so that's the whole issue, though, is when you have people who come on here and maybe he's saying any person should look at themselves, but notice how every example that he always gives, and people like him, is always specifically about women. And so maybe you're making a general statement, right? But if you say you got 5 niggas, none of them like you, none of them want to be your daddy, none of them want to raise your kids.
See, hold up. I could swear I gave examples about men. Then I said the men.
Let her land. You're gonna go uninterrupted. You're gonna go in unto uninterrupted.
She rambling. Okay, good.
We got you.
I don't even have nothing else to say at this point. It's just
the
jokes write themselves, because
I thought you had nothing else to say.
Anybody can come on here and make these type of statements, but if you're not willing to talk about both sides, you are contributing to the miscommunication. That's what you're doing. You are adding to it. When you get on here and you're talking about how women are this, and you're just talking about women, you're not saying, man, when y'all get up and you don't brush your teeth, and you get up in people's face and you're all funky, but you're just talking about women's wigs and how many men they got and their baby daddies. Do you see how you're just putting out one message? You might be speaking generally, sure, right? I'm just generally talking about men. But if I'm specifically giving my examples to where I'm talking about one gender, right? I'm contributing to that conversation that's going nowhere. You guys see it. We're chasing tails at this point. Everything he says so far, I can do the same thing, but we're not having a productive conversation if we don't also add in our anecdotal experiences to some extent to help us understand better. Anybody can have a general conversation for 6 hours on a panel, but if you're not willing to insert your anecdote so that people have a better understanding of what's happening versus to create this confusion where, you shouldn't just respect people because they're human. Look, you got to earn my respect, right? You're contributing to that. You're part of the reason why people don't respect each other.
All right, Flora, let's land the plane. Let's land the plane, young lady.
Now I landed it.
Did anybody up here hear me say examples for both men and women when I say that, or what? Am I confused?
I heard you say both.
Okay, because I said the men is just like if a man always meet women who always asking him for money. What about him? What about him says trick? So
right.
You went on all that long marathon ramble and you weren't even listening.
Way more time. You spend way more time.
But this is the restarted. This is the restart. This is the restarted stuff.
Wait, Flora, you gotta let him. You gotta let him cook. Go ahead. And by the way, Flora, you're right. But wait a minute, Flora. Wait a minute. You're right. Wait a minute. Flora, wait a minute. I got you. Flora, you're right. But you was making the same point that he was making, and you told him he was wrong because he did. Go ahead.
Not necessarily, because
if you listen, you're gonna see that y'all agree. Y'all want to disagree so bad.
I don't want to disagree with her. She's disagreeing with me, and it's weird.
I don't agree with him. Just because we're saying similar things doesn't mean that we agree.
Right? No, you saying I said something that I did.
Yeah, he didn't say that. He did. Go ahead, Unc. Let him repeat what he said. Go ahead.
She's saying I did something that I literally didn't do. She's loud and categorically wrong in real time, and we just witnessed it. And she went on a ramble rant and was just categorically wrong from some stuff I said 30 seconds before she went on her rant. and she literally not listen. But when you want someone to be, when you want someone to be the villain, this proves the point of when you don't like someone and you want them to be the villain, you don't even hear what they say. Because I know I'm speaking English, and I said the shit clear and concisely. But she literally heard something opposite of what I said, and that is insane. That's borderline.
You're talking
mental,
about one conversation.
That's borderline mental illness. For someone to say something clear and concisely, and you get a complete message that's opposite of what they said. There's no way
I'm talking about you all the time. I'm not talking about the panel.
You got it.
I don't care about this.
Go ahead, Flora.
All the time, you mostly talk about women. That's what I'm talking about. I don't care about this conversation.
You see, Flora, that is crazy.
That's not fair. Hold on, real quick. Hold on, real quick, y'all. Hold on, real quick, because that's not fair, Flora. Honestly speaking, right?
No, that is fair.
Hold on, Flora, for a second. Flora, we got you. Hold on for a second. For 1 second.
We're not gonna
Hold on, Flora, for 1 second. That's not fair, right? Because this is a topic for this topic. This is a conversation for this topic. We can't be bringing up stuff from other panels and other shows and how he usually does. Like, that's not fair at all. So let's reset. This is all DJ Wish stuff on anyway.
Listen, I blame LA. I'm going to do like Adam and Eve. That's what the man was saying.
LA didn't have nothing to do. I got you, LA. You didn't have nothing to do with this. It's all DJ.
We about to play hot potatoes with a blend.
Oh, this is a good.
But y'all see what happened though? They was making the same point. Literally, they was making the same point because he did give an example of men and women, and she decided to give examples of men and women, and they was in agree. They had an opportunity to be on the same page, but you know.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't disagree with her. I said something, and she just disagreed with me and said I was wrong. I didn't come at nothing. I ain't doing shit in this little situation. I said a statement, and I involved men and women, and then she came and said I didn't do the shit. That's literally.
All right.
That's out of my hands.
We got you. She left. She dropped off. I don't think DJ would drop her.
No, I dropped her. She left.
Oh, you did drop her? Oh.
No, she left. I kept muting her though, so she probably got annoyed and just did. She might come back. As a matter of fact, let me see if she says something.
Y'all some toxic. See, I started this off. I said it's not a man or woman. It's a people character law. You know what I'm saying? People need to take a step back and see what role are they playing in their own dysfunction. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I kicked that off, but it's cool. You know what I'm saying? If y'all wanted to take it against each other, that's crazy. But yeah, it's anybody can fall victim to that. If
I didn't take nothing against her. Stop putting that jacket on me.
You know what I'm saying? Because we all been through trauma, but if you're an adjusted person, then you know how to move forward without spilling or rubbing, your past off on somebody else or projecting that on somebody else who doesn't even deserve that, who might be actually good to you, who might be trying to help you or trying to help you to show you a different way, but all you can see is your past. You know what I'm saying? So there's definitely a difference, and it doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman. It can happen to both.
I think communication has a lot to do with that as well, because, people enter spaces under the facade of being healed people and won't really talk about the things. They won't reveal the things that really do need to heal before we can honestly see each other just as human beings, That's
a fair point. That's a fair point. Yo, man.
We got one more video if y'all want. What y'all want to do? I know, you know what I'm saying?
I'm fine.
Everybody all right? Everybody good?
Yeah, we good. We could do one more video. We good. Yo, shout out to the audience, man. I hope y'all enjoying the show. I hope y'all enjoy it. Listen.
Support the show. Your favorite content creator. Hit the super chat if you have a question or a comment. The cash apps are below, at least all of our names. Go ahead and support. Hit the like, hit the share.
Button. Hit the like.
I just want to say, ladies and gentlemen, y'all witness that real time in 720p. Y'all witness that real time.
Man.
People do not care how nicely you treat them. They're not going to change their ideologies philosophies, perspectives, opinions just because you decide to give them grace. They are selfish people. They do not care about anybody but themselves. That is what inconsiderate means. If you know someone who is not a team player, you being a team player and essentially self-sacrificing by going above and beyond, hoping that it will influence them to be a better person, it's not gonna work. It's not going to work. They don't care. Like, if anything, they're going to continue to use you for that behavior because they know they can. Why would anybody do more if by doing less, you continue to do everything?
That is crazy.
The less they do, the more you do. It's like a direct correlation in their head. Why would they ever decide to now, oh, you know what? She's actually doing too much. Let me change my ways. They don't think like that. They don't think like that. These types of people only change based on reciprocated energy, period. And I know people say that reciprocated energy is immature. I don't give a shit. That is the only way these people change. If someone is severely inconsiderate, you got to be inconsiderate back. You have to be. You simply have to be. Those who do not hear must feel. It's just the way that it is. It's just a story as old as time, bitch. They have to feel. These people are takers. Leading by example will just lead you straight to irritation. I promise you. I promise you. So stop overextending yourself. Stop being extra decent to people who don't deserve it. Only be decent to the people who deserve decency. If somebody does not extend decency to you, do not extend decency to them. I don't care how immature people think that is. I don't care. These people don't learn that way. They don't learn that way. If you want them to change behavior, you got to give them what they're giving you. You have to. Inconsiderate people.
She's the devil.
What
she
do
don't
y'all
believe in the Bible. Hey, DJ, she don't believe in the Bible or in Jesus at all.
I mean, you could do like
she said, "Do unto others as others do unto you." Kick it. Listen, treat them like they treat you. Like she don't believe in the Bible.
Amen. Amen.
When has the Bible ever encouraged people to be fools?
Right.
Okay.
That part.
Come on now.
It doesn't say be a doormat.
He protects babies and fools, but you ain't supposed to choose to be a fool.
Time out. No. Wait. It says, "Blessed are those who are persecuted for righteousness' sake, for they shall inherit the kingdom of heaven." It says, "Blessed are the meek," right? So at the end of the day, I understand what you're saying, but you're not supposed to seek revenge. Vengeance is mine, said the Lord. So at the end of the day, when you're a person that needs to do to other people what they do to you, then you are in fact acting in the sense that you believe that you are God Almighty, right? So the battle is not yours. The battle is God's to fight. You pray for those people, and then a lot of times they get worse than they ever dished out when you just fall back, pray, and go about your business and let them do what they do, because God will get them. God will get them. Trust and believe that. God will get them.
Yeah, just don't fuck with them.
God will get them. God will get them, but
I feel what you're
the
saying.
Lord help those who help themselves. You know
I
what I'm
don't
saying?
disagree, but like
God,
I'm saying,
God will help them, but I could help God to get them too. You know what I'm saying? We could work hand in hand. And God help those who help themselves.
Alone, but at the same time, like
you can walk away.
Know, if I don't, well, a lot of things can be avoided. A lot of situations can be avoided, but definitely I'm not going to still, I'm not going to get cussed out and then you ain't gonna give me $5 and I'll be like, you know what, you just got done cussing me out, so here you go. No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna give you $5.
That's reasonable.
And I don't think anything's wrong with that. I'm gonna receive. I'm gonna mirror that type of energy, but not in a malicious type of way. It's just that you don't deserve this blessing that I might be able to give to you, especially if you just got done cussing me out. It's different, if you come to me in a different way and you don't have to kiss my butt. But like I said, like, I don't owe you $5 or whatever. So I don't believe in going after people maliciously. You know what I'm saying? In terms of like, oh, well, this person disrespectful, so I'm going to do that to them. But like, no, I don't know.
Love? What's love if we don't show it, right? So a lot of times, like faith,
well,
and I know that everybody doesn't believe in this, right? And that's fine. At the same time, the truth of the matter is, a lot of times we think that we believe something, until it's time for it to be in practice, and until it's time to be applicable, right? So what I'm saying is not selfish. Love does not seek its own. Love is not mean. Love is kind. Love is gentle. Love is patient. So really, the time to show love for people is the time when they're acting the worst. That's the time to show love, to give grace, to give mercy, and to allow them, you know what I'm saying, the space to grow. Now, does that mean you have to be a doormat? Heck no. Does that mean that you have to stay there and take it? Heck no. You could love them from a distance, you know what I'm saying, and keep it pushing. But like, the whole reciprocating energy is not necessarily the greatest thing, because the truth of the matter is whatever you put out comes back to you. So when they put out that negative energy, that's going to come back to them. But then when you reciprocate, you're attracting negative energy back to you as well as a response. So it's not even necessary. Like, you know what I'm saying? You can keep yourself clean, keep your hands clean, and let God.
And even if you don't believe in God, karma, Murphy's Law, whatever, gonna take care of them. I never met a habitual, disrespectful, line crossing person that eventually that shit didn't catch up with them. Every person
I feel you, but if you ask me for something, I'll be like, you know what, I feel for you, but I can't do it. I'm sorry.
I mean, you cut them off.
You know, especially if you're gonna jeopardize my stuff, like I can't do it. And I don't think that's wrong for me to say, I'm sorry. I feel where you're coming from, but I can't help you.
But I understand.
If I can't help you, I can't help you.
But I understand what she was trying to say, though. You know what I mean? She's saying, you shouldn't like casting pearls to swines. You know what I'm saying? If somebody don't value the type of energy that she's giving out, you know what I'm saying, generous, giving people the benefit of it, or whatever it is, you know what I mean, and they just using her, then she should fall back. You should be selective on who you give your energy to. I just think what I got from it is she's saying be selective of who you give your energy to, not change like the type of person you be and shit like that. You know what I mean?
I thought she said get them back or something. Or
no.
Or she's saying give them back their same energy.
Yeah, basically.
I don't see nothing wrong with that. I don't see nothing wrong with that either. Because if I'm doing unto others as I would have others do unto me, and they're not doing that unto me, I'm not gonna continue to do unto those others. I'll find some others to do that onto.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Because a lot of times people use morals and religion to make you move to make you know what I'm saying, they take advantage of that stuff. You know what I mean? They take advantage of people morals and people that's why a lot of people be scamming people and shit like that. I don't believe in that shit. I think you should give back them that same type of energy, you know what I mean? Or remove yourself so you don't gotta do that shit, you know what I mean?
Remove yourself is probably the best thing for you. I mean, you know what I'm saying? For you. Get Queen Sanaa, you sound like you want to get in there. Get in there. You want to get in there? Get in there.
I don't. I'm just listening patiently.
Yes, she does.
You said like she's chomping at the bit, like she was
listening. I'm actively listening. I don't want to listen to respond.
Okay, we're cool in the game.
I don't know. I used to be a real vengeful person. I used to be real vengeful, and every time I tried to take revenge on someone, I ended up paying for it one way or another. So I had to get that revenge out of my heart, yo. I was an old get my lit back ass nigga. And that shit can have you dead or in jail, stuff on your record, all kinds of stuff. I had this thing where if I felt somebody got over on me, I used to toss and turn in my sleep. You know what I'm saying? Until I got over on them or got them. I had to get my shit back. And that ain't healthy, yo, at all. It's best just to charge it to the game, take your L, and just and learn from it and cut their ass completely off. You know? And plus don't let them lower you to their stuff. And that's hard sometimes. Sometimes people will lower you to the bullshit that they own. And that's really hard. I don't do it in serious situations. I do it online way more than I would want to, but in real life, I don't do that because, you know, real life got real life consequences. So somebody lowering you to their level can end up with dead or in jail real fast in real life. So, but I want to stop it all together. To be honest, it's not healthy.
That's
Waste
fair.
of energy.
I pray you the strength to stop it, because that's some man shit. Like listen, we all men, we can handle our business, we can handle, do what we gotta do if we have to do it. But the strength does come when you can do it, but you don't do it, even though you know you could, even though you could get away with it, even though you could put in the work, whatever the case may be. When the older that you get, the more you realize that it's not even worth it. Like, most of the times these situations that we get in don't be worth it. It just don't. And so when you allow the universe, karma, God, whatever you believe in, when you allow it to do its work and you just keep it pushing, they get theirs and more, because they messed with somebody who wasn't even trying to mess with them. They did something to someone who wasn't even trying to do anything to them. They get it back times 10, times 100, times 1,000. So you ain't even got to worry about it, because I got the same that Unc get. Whenever I try to get low on somebody, I always get it back worse. So that's why I left it alone too. Like, nah, I'm good. Like, I'm gonna leave that be.
Yeah. Ain't worth it.
Let me see. Let me see what else we got.
I got the feeling that someone cheated on me and I tried to cheat back, I like get somebody pregnant or catch an STD or something. At this point, that's how bad my luck is with revenge. You know what I'm saying? So I just stay away from revenge.
Heard you.
Yeah, I've changed from that person who would like sit there and try to like, why did you do that to me? Like, really just try almost begging that person to tell me why they did that. You know what I'm saying? And to the point where I'm just like, I'm leaving it alone. And to the point where if I'm still gonna be me, but I'm going to, like you said, I'm gonna limit the amount of kindness that I extend to you. So that's basically all I'm saying. I let go. I give people free will and I let God. Whatever happens, but I know they're not going to be happy, but it's not up to me to teach them anything. I don't hang out with goons. I don't like people who do nefarious things, because that means it could happen to me. Like, nah, I just be wanting to know, like, why did you do me like that? You know what I'm saying? Which I found out folks ain't gonna tell you the real reason. That's why I ghost people now. I just be like, oh, you did this, okay, I'm gonna attempt the conversation once. You want to gaslight me? Peace out. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, because I don't have time and it's too much torment. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm trying to sit here and be like, knowing what I put into the table, what I put into the pot in terms of my energy towards a friendship and everything, and you just give me your ass to kiss because it's convenient, or you feel like you just don't want to admit to me what you did. You know what I'm saying? So it just kind of is what it is. But I understand everything that y'all are saying. It's just, for me, I'm not gonna go out of my way to be nasty, but I'm just like, oh, you one of those. Never mind. And I just know how to move accordingly, because I know where I need to put my energy.
There's nothing wrong with
give it away so freely.
There's nothing wrong with cutting access. There's nothing wrong with cutting access at all. Like, that's cool to cut your access. And a lot of times that hurts people worse too, because they can't even have access to you no more. They be feeling the type of way, like, damn.
People
You know what I
can
mean?
hate your guts and want access just so they could be able to say they have it, So we don't have energy like that to just give away.
LA, I used to be like that too. That why shit would drive you crazy.
I know. I had to go through therapy, like, for that shit. Like, for real. Like, during COVID, while y'all was fight clubbing, I was on betterhelp.com. You know what I mean? Getting my $600 a week and paying my monthly subscription. Is actually very affordable. You know what I'm saying? Like, if anybody needs that, you can specify what type of gender, ethnicity, vibe that you want your therapist to have, so they can give you the information, give you what you need to hear the way you need to hear it. And that's when it was like, are you going to be okay? Like, you have to accept the fact that you're not always going to know why. Are you going to be okay with that?
I used to fixate on shit.
I'm going to have to be, but you got family dynamics and stuff like that. And so you just, sometimes you just want to know. But yeah, I had to learn how to start letting go of a lot of that stuff.
Yeah,
and it helped a lot.
I used to fixate on shit and run all the scenarios through my head and envisioning the shit and picturing the shit and trying to figure it out. And I'm like, I'm playing the shit in my mind like a movie. And I'm just like, in the day, next thing you know, the shit done invaded my dreams. And I'm just like
Yeah.
working myself up to an edge of anxiety and anxiousness because I'm just fixated on like,
It's
why did
obsessive
they
over
do
it.
this? And that shit will fucking consume you physically, mentally, spiritually, emotionally. That shit would eat your ass up like a fucking cancer. And I had that shit bad, man.
Hey,
And
but the truth is, why not you? This is the truth. Shout out to Les Brown. Why not you? Who would you want them to do it to? Like, why not you? Like everybody gets their turn, right? Everybody gets their turn to get the shit end of the stick. And that's just life. Like, you know what I'm saying? Why not you? Why not me? Why not? Like, it just is what it is. Life is a series of ups, it's a series of downs, it's a series of good times, it's a series of tragedy. That's just the life that we live. So the sooner that we get used to it and understand that, listen, our job is to try to make the highs and the lows as close as possible. And when we get to the point where we can make our highs and our lows as close as possible, then we get a life worth living, right? So at the end of the day, bad things happen to good people all the time. Bad things happen to all of us. Death don't make, we all know it's coming, but it don't make no sense, right? That's the crazy. We all know it's coming, but when it touches us, touches our family, it don't make no sense and it hurts like hell. So it's like, yo, at the end of the day, we just got to do the best we can, be the best we can, be the change that we seek. People do shit because people do shit. Hurt people hurt people. The best thing that you could do is not be one of those hurt people that hurt people. You could be one of those people that try to make a change, that try to make a difference, that try to be an example to people in the life. And then, you know what I'm saying? Maybe there'll be less hurt people in the world. But at the end of the day, to try to worry your mind about why people do what they do, that's just how people are. It's a human thing. Like a man, Michael Jackson say, why? Tell them that it's human nature. Why did they do me that way? Because it's human nature. It's the nature of human beings.
yeah, because you'll never find out
that
the
song.
truth. You'll never find out the truth.
You know, it
I
comes
don't know.
out
I think people.
it comes out easier when you're not spending your time looking for it. When you really occupy yourself with things that actually matter, that's just how the universe works.
Oh yeah, you get the truth when you're not looking, but when you're seeking it, you rarely do.
Why do
Or
y'all
some,
think people? Why do y'all think people be wanting? Because I think people call it closure. Why do y'all think people be wanting closure?
It's validation. You know, it helps you validate the narrative you created in your mind. Like Uncle was saying, you know, you have all these scenarios in your brain and you want to be able to say, aha, I was right. Or you want to be able to say, I knew there was something wrong with me or whatever it is. But, you know, you can't spend too much time worrying about why other people do what they do. It's most of the time not even about you.
and people be asking questions that they know they don't want the answer to. Like I saw this clip on IG the other day. I guess this woman cheated on her dude with Drake or something, whatever. And he asked this weird question. He asked, first of all, was his meat bigger than mine's? Weird question in itself.
Wait, partner, whoa.
Oh, you muted.
You muted.
You're muted.
There you go. There you go.
Shit.
No, you good.
No, you good now. You good now.
I'm saying,
You are muted.
he asked that question, but he didn't want the answer because if she had to say yes, he would have put her through the sheetrock or he would have jumped out the window. So you got to start asking questions you don't want the answer to. That's like if your girl cheat, just leave her all alone. Don't ask her if she sucked his meat. Don't ask her that goofy shit.
Wow. Whoa.
You know what I'm saying? You don't want to know the truth.
Is killing me.
Yeah, you wildin'. Yeah, you just gotta leave her alone. Thank you for the graphic though. Yeah, you
He
just gotta leave her
wants
alone.
validation because if it's not bigger, now he doesn't have to feel a way about having to go behind
Yeah.
her. If she did, it's like, well, you don't do that for me. You know, it's validation. It comes from a place of lack of self-respect. Because if you respect yourself enough, those violations get no more energy or attention. That's it.
Right, because it's weird. It's weird. Like at the end of the day, It don't matter. She did what she did. He did what he did, for Florida. They did what they did, right? So it don't matter why they did it. Like the why don't matter. It matters that they did do it. And that if that is your boundary, if that is something that you don't want people to cross and they cross it, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I think that too much what I've learned in my older age and what I'm appreciative of that women are not necessarily in my life appreciative of is I've been given the gift of walking away. You like listen, like I cannot force you to do anything. It took me a long time to learn that lesson. You cannot force another person to do a god doggone thing. Listen, don't you understand? And maybe it's just me, but sometimes I be having a hard enough time trying to get me to do the shit I'm supposed to do. I mean, am I alone? Like sometimes I be knowing the right thing to do, and I be like, damn, and I just don't do it. And I be like, damn, I know I was supposed to have did that, but I didn't do it. So how do I think I'm gonna be able to control another person that got their own autonomy, that got their own will? But see, what women don't understand is, listen, if you violate my rules, I gotta go. It's not personal. I'm not mad at you, but I got to do it for me because listen, if you keep violating me, then I'm going to feel a way about me because I know better.
I mean, everybody should have boundaries. Yeah, for sure. That's what keeps you safe.
You do. People ask me, people ask goofy questions like, do you trust your wife 100%? I be like, fuck no. I don't even trust myself 100%. I'm unpredictable.
But you don't trust her to be her, though? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, you're right. I trust her to be her, exactly. But I don't trust her 100% because people can change their mind and do stuff. Because I don't trust myself 100%. I've done many things. We all done things in life out of character. We all done things that we was like, what the fuck did I just do? What did I just do? What did I eat? Who did I just fuck? What did I just say? What did I just drink? Where did I just go? So if you can't trust yourself 100%, you got to be fucking ghetto goofy to say you trust anybody 100% because you can't even trust yourself 100%.
Just don't do that at Diddy's house. You're gonna be okay most of the time.
That's wild.
After that shit you do at Diddy's house is a wrap.
That's wild.
What? You can't trust.
Come on, we said that now. We would have went to a Diddy party back when in the early 2000s.
Hold on, time out. I could have went to a Diddy party, but they told me the stipulations to go to that Diddy party, and I said, "Nah, I'm
that's
good."
what you be like.
They said, "Listen, I promise you, my right-handed guy, my homie gave me the invite. I could have went in. They was like, yo, you gotta leave your car. You gotta be blindfolded. You gotta leave your phone in the car, and you're blindfolded, and you don't even know where you're at, and you're riding a shuttle bus, and then they put in this dark tents where you can't even see out the shuttle bus." Nah, I'm good with all that. I said, nah.
Well, we're not talking about them parties. We talking about the ones that be on where the cameras be there and everybody be there and they be in the daytime.
That's the same party.
That's
the same party, sir.
You got to leave at a certain time then.
That's the same party.
Leave by midnight.
The shuttles go back and forth.
How you gonna leave by midnight when they drove you there? How you gonna leave by midnight when they drove you there in the shuttle in this dark tent and you got blindfolded? You don't even know where the hell you at. How you gonna leave?
And no phone.
And you don't got your cell phone.
I feel like they give a last call for those who don't want to participate in the after-party activities.
I mean,
I've heard people say
that's
that.
interest to let people leave willingly if they want to. Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
I think the baby aisle was the after party. You know
That's the part. Unfortunately, at that point, if you stay after that, even if you're doing it for the plot, at that point, you've already given consent. That's the tough part about that. Because you could have left.
Damn. So do they say last call? If anybody doesn't want to get screwed, please leave now.
Yeah. Anybody don't want to do some freaky shit, you need to get on this bus. This a lame nigga bus. Because they're gonna get on the lame bus because we about to get freaky in here. So you can get on the loser bus. The one because this was the party, but now we finna do the party. That's not Diddy talk. You got the party.
No, you ain't never been to one of my parties though.
Right.
Yeah, that shit was
Come
weird.
on.
Nasty ass. Ain't been at one of my party. No, when we gonna party though?
Hey, listen,
That
hey,
nigga was
Yeah.
aggressive.
DJ, I felt uncomfortable for Fab. I felt
felt it
uncomfortable
too,
for
right.
I was
I
like,
did too.
Yeah, for
I,
real.
I felt uncomfortable when he kept trying to touch Mike Tyson's leg.
Oh yeah.
oh yeah.
That shit made me cringe.
But does
He
that
was-
show you how crazy he is? I mean, Mike Tyson can probably knock him out in one punch. You know what I'm saying? And he still tried this nigga. Like he was not even afraid of Mike Tyson. That's crazy.
I mean, he got bodyguards with with guns and shit. You know, man.
That wasn't even an old Mike Tyson either. Oof.
Yeah, it was a prime Mike Tyson, right? He had the little box and stuff. I don't know. I can't remember how old he was. Mike Tyson is Mike Tyson. I don't care.
But
You
he
know
moved
what I'm
his
saying?
hand.
You
He
gonna
moved his
touch
hand
Mike
away.
Tyson's leg and you don't know what time he on, and
He
you
moved
roll
his
that
hand.
dice.
I
Wow.
feel like he does know what type of time he's on, and that's why he did it. But I'm gonna leave that there because that has not been revealed yet. This is foreshadowing, y'all. Okay.
Oh no.
That said, that was disrespectful.
You know,
we were talking about respect, and that was to put his hand on that grown man like that was so disrespectful.
Well, at least he didn't. Dwight Howard, the dude. Dwight Howard did worse. Yes.
What did Dwight Howard do?
Oh, yo, you didn't see them clips? He was putting his hand in between dudes' legs, like getting up. You know what I'm saying? On
Do
the
you think
bench.
these niggas be on drugs or something? You know what I mean?
No.
Dwight Howard's a notorious warrior. He like Transformers.
No, he
That's
like
like being
dudes.
like-
too,
Yeah,
allegedly.
he's got a reputation out there.
Yeah.
Allegedly. He
But
likes
you
it.
gotta,
Allegedly.
but you gotta
See,
be
he
like
gonna
on
be
some
alleged
sort of
when he
predator
goes to the
shit.
bitch.
I gotta say, we gotta
To
say
be-
allegedly.
You gotta be on some sort of predator shit to be aggressively like
Yeah,
doing
that's
that
a little
shit
too
too. You know
freaky.
what I'm saying? That shit is mixed with fruity and aggressive shit. You know what I mean?
That's
Definitely
scary
be-
too. That's scary too, because Dwight Howard ain't no
Aggressive
small
fruit.
dude.
He
I'm
big,
just gonna
yo.
be
What,
honest.
6'10"?
He a big with muscle. Like,
Was he
that's
like
scary.
let's see. Was he
That's
like
scary.
a footballer?
No,
NBA player.
basketball, NBA player.
Basketball.
But he's
huge though.
he's big, a big
He
guy,
got the
man. That's
broad shoulders.
yeah.
Big ass shoulder muscles and
With
shit.
a teeny
Yeah.
tiny head.
Oh, I see
That's
what you
what stands
you're
out.
talking
That's
about.
what
Yeah,
stands
he's
out
a
the
big
most to
dude.
me.
That's
is
a big dude. That's
Broad
scary.
shoulders.
That boy
Like,
6'10". God damn.
yeah, he's a big dude, man.
Yo, but yeah, he like
He was with that other girl from Love and Hip Hop recently. They got married, Amy Luciano or something like
Oh,
that.
well, Love and
Brown
Hip Hop?
chick.
Really?
Yeah, they was
What?
together. Yes,
she
they're
put in
not together
divorce.
anymore.
They got back
of
together.
course. Oh, did they get back
Yeah,
together?
he
So
put
a
in a divorce.
storyline,
There you
basically.
go.
Wait. This dude is gay, but he got a wife.
It's a storyline, man. It's
I mean, he ain't come out. He ain't come. That's why I said. Hold on. That's why I said
Oh,
allegedly.
allegations.
Yes, that's why I
Okay,
said
okay.
allegedly, because he ain't come out fully yet. You know what I'm saying? He need to, but he hasn't.
Well,
There's
he's
a few of them, at
bisexual
least
too,
that
because he got like 8 kids.
Shut up.
And he date women, but he also play in the
that's
mud.
word. That's the word. A lot of people think that bisexual just automatically makes you gay. No, it means that you prefer both sexes. That's
Queen
what it means.
Sanaa, if you're a man and you
I'm not
take
doing that with you.
ding-ding-
Men don't see
I'm
it
not.
that way.
If you a
not
man,
doing
hold
that
up,
with
Queen
you.
Sanaa. If you
I'm
a
not doing that
man,
with you.
hold up. If you a man and you take
Not doing that with
ding-ding,
you.
hold on, let me get my joke off. If you're a man and you take ding-ding, you gay. Like, just tell me,
Yeah,
I'm
that's
not
that with
gay.
you.
If you
I'm not-
take or give
There is
ding-ding to a man,
There is a
Right, right.
dichotomy.
You saw
it ain't
one
no
meat.
it's dichotomy. It's no
There's a dichotomy. If you
It's a
are
dichotomy.
if you are gay, then you only prefer the same sex. But if you prefer both, then that is what bi means.
My
Y'all
new
can
age.
try to pigeonhole it however you want to.
You
The
saw
fact
one meat. You saw
They
one
say
meat. You
only
gay
women
for
the
life.
fact of
Life
a gay man is
Yes.
not going to touch a woman, and that's that on that.
Ah, come on. I just cannot take y'all. I love y'all,
Of course you
but I
can't, because
cannot
of the
take this
fragile
new age
masculine.
shit.
You're so fragile.
I can't
It's-
take this new
it
age
is
shit. I'm not
painful
fragile.
to
It's
watch.
It
new
ain't no
age
fragile
shit.
about
If
that.
you took a dick, you gay.
Fragile.
If you took a dick, you gay.
You saw one meat. You gay for life. You can't
Gay
give
for
that
life.
back. You can't give that meat back.
Unless you was probably what if they
you're
was
doing
grape?
the bending?
Oh, now that's different. That's different. That's different.
What if
That's
you're
different.
doing the bending?
We don't want to talk about who?
Oh,
What?
man,
Whoa,
that's
whoa,
too
whoa,
much.
what? Wait, what?
She said,
Wait,
"What?"
I think we should abort. I think we should abort.
Yeah. Can you play that? Can you play the
this black
can you
queen
play
right here.
what's the name? What? No.
The disclaimer.
Play
The disclaimer.
no.
This content is for entertainment purposes only. Opinions expressed by hosts or guests are their own and do not reflect the views of this channel, platform, or the Not for Human brand.
Parental discretion is advised, and I think y'all muted.
Can you play the wait? What? That is definitely needed right here. What did she just say?
Oh, that's kind of late. I got you. I'll play because you asked. I got you.
Wait, what?
Huh? It squeaks?
Yeah.
Listen, let's put a pin in it. That's another show.
No, we ain't never doing that show. We ain't never. That show does not exist. If I thought I heard what I thought I heard, that sure does not. It's not fragility.
They don't want to know the truth, Queen. They don't.
It's
want
not fragility.
Wait a minute. They don't want to know the truth. What does that mean?
Different story. No.
Nah. Y'all talk because we want to know now. What y'all talking about? What y'all talking about?
Different show.
We don't believe in that gender fluid shit as men.
It sounds like they've been asked to do some strange things. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, stranger things.
Guys can be strange sometimes.
Medium gay.
I respect people's perspectives. I respect people's views about themselves. And if you talk about the etymology of bi, it means two. If you choose, because of your narrow perspective, to limit it to one because you can only hyper focus on the one, I'm looking at you like, why is that the part that has you? When there's two, bottom line.
Nah.
So it's only the men feeling like, oh no, because you were with them. No, he's still bisexual. If he is homogenous, which is one, then that's means
milk, ain't it?
Homogenous. You saw one dick, you gay for life. End of the shit.
I know that word. That's milk, ain't it? Homogenous. I had some homogenized milk.
Homogenized milk.
Right,
That's
exactly.
milk. That's
homogenized sexuality. That means that you have one preference. If you have two preferences, the correct term is bisexual.
I love you, but I can't stand y'all with this bullshit.
That's fragility.
This is the problem with the world in 2025. This tree hugging bullshit. It's bullshit. It's bullshit.
I respect people. Like they not.
I respect people, but it's bullshit.
You don't stand for nothing. You fall for anything.
Exactly. That's my
I totally agree. But what
that's my
somebody's doing in their sex life is not even my business for me to stand for.
But I'm not gonna sit here and try to massage.
I understand. Wait a minute. I understand what she's saying, right? I just still believe that like a woman, right? I just think a woman could be bisexual, but a man can't be bisexual. You know,
of course you do. You're a man.
Because women, wait a minute, because the feminine energy is more fluid. You know what I'm saying? I think the guy who is like bisexual, he's probably holding on to women for like traditional stuff, or he probably want to procreate or some shit like that. But I don't know.
Have you experienced a woman in your lifetime? Some men enjoy women and men. Be okay with that.
No,
that's your choice, but it is what it is. Like, it's just the reality of it.
And they gay.
Let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. Have you experienced a woman in your lifetime?
I don't discuss my sex life.
Okay. She said.
You say what?
I don't discuss my sex life.
Did you put that means do you have that means you're gay clip? Please tell me that means you're gay. Like listen, at the end of the day, let's don't do it. And listen, I don't have no problem with whatever people do. What I do have a problem with is people that be trying to trick other people. If you're a man that like men, you need to say that and you need to put that in front. If you're a woman that likes women, or you're a woman that was born a man, you need to say, hey, my name is Taisha right now, but I was born as Tyrone. And okay, cool. It is what it is. And then you give a choice. I don't like when people takes people's choices away. That's my whole thing. That's my whole thing about lying. That's my whole thing about all of this stuff. I don't like when people take people's honest choice away. You should give me the chance to say, yo, I want to be a part of that, or no, absolutely hell no, I don't want to be a part of that. And that's the thing. So that's why it has the stigma, because a lot of these dudes be cosplaying and hide about, oh, I'm not gay. I might, but they don't really be talking and telling about. And then when that girl come over to me, now she got some issues and some problems and shit that I gotta try to work out, because this Nigma was Mr. Fruity Pants and he didn't even tell her.
And women play a role in that too. We're not always honest either. You know what I mean? We don't always want to talk about what came before you either. And then, y'all know how that goes, right? Then the next woman has to deal with the aftermath of that as well. Now he's all bruised and, hate all women, right? You're right. It's not fair.
Then it's a weird assumption.
You sound like you've broken somebody before. You've seen somebody broken.
I will not confirm or deny that statement. I'm not perfect, though. I will say that. And so my tree hugging life is me being an honest person with people, me, being accountable for what's what, and me holding people accountable the same way.
Then it's a weird assumption that all man or the majority of men are really into like bisexual women and think they're going to get a threesome out of it. I wouldn't marry a woman that lives gay. A woman that lives gay, and now she made out with a girl in college, might look past that. But if she actually had a girlfriend and lived gay, I couldn't marry no woman like that. And a lot of dudes, they'll use a bi chick for fantasies and fuck offs and freak offs. But we ain't as into that shit. Kind of like how gay do. Kind of like if a dude was getting bent over and y'all disgusted by that and can't take him serious. It's a lot of us guys are the same way when it comes to women that live their gay life. Like most women wouldn't take a dude.
When you say you talking about
like having a girlfriend.
She had a okay.
Yeah, she dated a step buddy
with her and all kinds of stuff
for 5 years.
She was like one of them girly ones, like the ones them that don't dress like a stud.
Even if it was a real relationship and a life thing, it's still the same kind of degenerate shit. I would get in on it if I can for fucking, but you can be my main thing. Yeah, my main thing.
Get in on it. If you're giving out some, I'll get in on it.
Yeah, my main thing.
He said he can't respect it if you decide to live in your truth and have a full girlfriend and
you stay over there. Yeah, stay over there.
But if a girl had a girlfriend, that means the pum pum ain't been, you know what I'm saying? Ain't been beat up and said too much.
It's about the mindset. It's about the mindset for me. It's about the mindset.
It's like it's not, you know what I'm saying? It's like it's not not fresh out the box like a refurb. It's closer to like refurbished. You know what I'm saying? Because it ain't been tore up. You know what I'm saying?
You must have seen the size of some of them dildos they be using. You must have seen the size of them things Pinky be putting on them women.
But this is what I'm saying. What if you know? You got it.
No, I used to do nails, man, and I swear, like I had one lady who used to get like, only her index fingers would be shorter, and I was just like, I didn't understand until we look at Izzy. It became like a regular client of mine until I finally asked her. She was just like, you can't do that with long nails. I was like, oh, okay. So I made sure they were super short. Like, let me make sure you good, girl. Like
safety matters. Safety.
Here. Now I understand, but shoot, it doesn't mean it's fresh out the box, though, Doc.
Remember that video of that step stud daddy that said she got to boil
y'all got
her
the same face. Look at y'all.
She got to boil her dildos in a pot because they too big, and she boil them in her gumbo pot because she look.
These conversations go.
We're going kind of.
It's getting late.
Wait, we appreciate y'all coming out. God bless y'all. Good night. What the step?
Sorry, y'all.
Step stud daddy. They made the best step daddies. Studs.
What?
Jesus, Jiminy Crickets.
They be tricking.
No comment. Men trick.
We are.
They say that. Oh God, tick for tack. We gotta work on that.
They don't.
Of course, men trick too.
Man. I don't agree, fans.
But studs are the best tricks out there. They try to overdo men.
Or maybe they just
You
actually
date-
really
let
like
me shut up.
love the kids and the
I
woman.
don't have to date stuff. Observation. I'm
I
glad
didn't
you
make the
stopped
statement.
that.
You
I'm
answering a
glad
question
you
I
stopped
didn't
that
even
goofy
ask.
shit. I'm glad you stopped that goofy shit before it
You
happened.
answering a question I didn't even ask. I wasn't even going to ask that question. Do you date men?
That's some goofy ass fuck shit. I
Men
am
trick.
a man.
So a woman that
See, here we-
dates men is telling you that men trick more than women do, and you're
But I got
arguing with me as
eyes.
if you have anecdotal reference.
Because I never been to, I never swam, I never got ate by a shark, but I know that shit probably hurt. I never got fucking
That's a false
stung by a
equivalence.
jellyfish,
It's a false
but I know it
equivalence.
hurt. I never went
can't
to the
even talk-
moon, but I know it don't have gravity.
False equivalence, fam.
I never swam in the ocean, but I know it's cold. I never got shot, but I know it hurt.
False
I don't have to
equivalence.
fucking date man to know shit about life in reality. It's called observation and living. It's called fucking having situational awareness. Like, what the fuck are we talking about
you,
here?
you have
This
the
goofy
answers
ass
against lived
disqualified
experience.
shit.
So he's arguing against lived experience, and that's why I can't. You like to argue, I can tell.
And you like to be on some bullshit, carpet munching, bitch.
Wait, whoa. Come on, bro.
Yeah, he's
She asked
fragile. I
me
told you
about
he's
some
fragile.
She asked me about some freaking with men shit. She asked me, do I fuck
He's not
men?
triggered.
She asked me, do I fuck men?
He's
And
not
y'all niggas
triggered.
ain't say nothing?
He's not
Yo,
triggered.
what do you want to say?
He's not
You
triggered.
go to five, you said what you want to say.
When I go off on her dyke ass, she want to play yo.
All right. Come on, DJ. Come on, man. Come on, DJ.
Yeah, fuck it, man. I know y'all ain't gonna bring me back. I'm cool with it. I ain't gonna tolerate this shit.
You know we talk this.
All right, let's chill. Let's all relax. Let's all come to
place,
it.
woman.
Let's all chill. Miss Queen, Sana, all of us. Let's all relax. Let's breathe. You know what I'm saying?
That's a
Let's,
dumbass question. You don't ask no man that shit.
All right. Hold on, real quick.
This is really feminine.
Wait, hold on, real quick. Bitch. Hold on, hey, come on, man. Come on, bro. All right, listen, come on.
All right, he just left.
Golly.
Come on, bro.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, bro. All right, we're about to shut. Can we read the last little super chats and then we shut? Thank y'all for coming out.
Where did we left off? I think we okay. Shows her the Ungbe streaming. He says, see, she's restarted. He's talking about Flora. He was talking about Flora just now. Shows her the 187. He says trash box. Trash gifts or trash box has left the building, I believe that's what he was saying. I think this is on you, is.
Okay, he said the weak should fear the strong. Shout out to Mr. God Given. Good to see you, man. The weak should fear the strong.
Okay, this you.
Is that me too? Oh, shout out to Narrative Dollar. Said karma is like a Dr. Seuss story. You learn from it. Shout out to Narrative Dollars. Appreciate you, bro.
And shows her the Umbi streaming. He says semi-gay, partially gay, medium gay, pseudo gay. I appreciate you for the support. I appreciate everybody for joining us. You know, hopefully we'll see Unk and Queen Sana. Sana.
Like Nathan. Yes.
Like who? Like what?
Like Sanaa
Lathan.
Okay, Sanaa.
Say that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hopefully we see these two, you know what I'm saying, young people again. A lot of youthful energy, a lot of, you know what I'm saying. So
Yeah, but
I'm
not gonna tolerate disrespect though. That was disrespectful as hell. You don't talk to me like that, so I'm not gonna do that.
Well, on behalf of the show and everybody on the show, I apologize to you sincerely for that.
Yes,
you know,
I do.
If you check my channel out, by the way, check my channel out. This is not for humans. If you check my channel out, we're crazier than that. You know what I'm saying? So I understand that. You know what I mean? This is not your type of speed. So I do apologize. You know what I'm saying? I could tell that you don't like slinging in the mud and shit like that. So it is what it is.
Yeah, but I do appreciate you joining the panel. It was great commentary. You definitely did help keep it going, help balance it out. I didn't want to be up here by myself, girl.
I had a great time. I had a great time.
Awesome. Okay. That's all we hope for. I know it can't be perfect, but as long as it's a, you know, it's a good time, it's a decent time. That's what's up. Okay.
Okay.
Hey, salute to everybody.
Oh, my bad. My bad. My bad.
I just want to say salute to everybody that supported the show, that sent us money. Thank y'all very much. We appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all like, y'all share, y'all subscribe to all the content creators here, including myself. We appreciate you. We out. We'll see y'all next Thursday, God willing. Shout out to our co-host, Rogue C. Pray everything is well with you, my sister. We love you, and we'll holler at you later.
They know it's on the stick to it.